There we go. We're back.
Rockstar man, it's pull up, we can have it. They don't know about me, but that green on me like cabbage. He was talking heavy, left him in a casket. Boy, get out that Shelby, your engine not lasting. How much did you owe us? Beam on me, ain't noticed. Chest notice, not checkers, play this bit like why he owed it. Boy, please don't approach us, he bogus. They say he went up, like where he find that 4-leaf clover. Feet up, target, and me like a problem. That boy broker than a bitch, get a job or something. Boy, it's alright, I'm on fleece, pull us off a bomb. The bitch, I came out the womb as a beast, it ain't no stopping. 10K miles, driving dirty, Bentley truck. See me tuck, 30 bullets, what about duck? Step in Walmart, rockin' all-white Cardi buffs. That's not Zala, bro, you blowing Smarty puffs.
I'm in bad mode. Got some bands, now I'm acting like an ass. I'ma kick it with your princess. My girl look like a cash. Had to hire an accountant just for counting of my cash. Shoulda pop him in his top and then we sliding through the back door. D-boy act like Tom and Jerry. They some pussies and some rats. How would think I work at Apple? How I keep a fucking Mac? Yeah, my pockets on obese mode. Never been a fat fool. I chop a Kai and I Joe. Then make him line dance. I been in the field making fucking plays. I need the highest. Undercover on my jeans like I'm dressed in a disguise. Man, you tryna get like me? Had to say I'm not surprised, man. Yeah, I know he wanna be me. We gon' spin this block just like a motherfucking CD. Yeah, I pull up in that UFO. I feel like I'm E.T. Call your bitch Joey Chestnut. Yeah, she wanna eat me, cause she know I'm the best one. I just whip a jet, you been whipping fucking Vespas. I just bought the Tesla, I'm riding in a Tesla. All my BV pingin', bitch, I don't need a tester. Now they cannot test me, put an end to this semester.
Yeah, bitch, you an extra. EAT, she eat me up, ew, I ain't even text her. Nah, I think I messed up. ETA, I'll pull up on you, girl, just get dressed up. Fast on my phone, really, I done seen it. I just keep it low, if I said it, I don't mean it. Yeah, bread on my phone, how much for the turkey? This cup getting murky. How much for the perks, please? She licked me up, she chewed me up like Rocky Road. I didn't mean to think
Hi, Big Zach. Hi, Fox.actual. Hi. So, we are fresh off the heels of being raped. I was held to account live on the Mr. Loss stream. Mr. Flavor Loss stood his ground. He would not put up with that. I'd love to say I was just checking his gangsta, but I may have been the fool in this scenario. Probably should have watched his previous coverage on this issue. I went into the debate uninformed. Happens to the best of us, I would love to say. But apparently not to Mr. Flavor Loss. He is always right. So I will try to learn this lesson. We'll move on to bigger and better things. And speaking of better things, we have some awesome stuff, okay? We have an insane lineup today, okay? We have not only the Crackyreads Idubbbz response Soy React, we have a lineup of awesome music videos. Okay, this one's not necessarily a music video, but we have Christ Dillinger, Who Went to the Island. Very topical with the Epstein drama going on, all the Epstein talk in the news. We have Viagra Boys posted. These guys are awesome. We fuck with the Viagra Boys. We have a band named Infectious Jelking. Woke up in the wrong hood. We have Welcome to the Internet Soy music video. Another Wojak party music video type shit. And we have God Hand USA. Guys, dare I say, Jimbo Files and Jimbo Cells, Jim Cells, we might be up, okay? We have a God Hand band. If you didn't know, this is one of the top Jim Cell Jimbo File emotes. And it just so happens that an awesome band has came out with the exact same iconography. I would say they biting on my sandwich, but I would prefer to say that we're just in the same kind of headspace. We have simultaneous, like, epiphany. We're up bigly. I think we start off with God Hand USA. And I'm going to be monitoring the YouTube studio because this might get copyright struck.
This is a response to the recent rise in crime in the area. This is a response to the recent rise in crime in the area. The police commissioner says his hands are tied until the governor approves funds to further militarize the police force. Let's go to Sharon in the field for a live report on today's incident. Sharon.
Hi, Bob. It's crazy out here right now. The police say a local
Yo, he's got the God Hand face.
perpetrated a quadruple homicide at the local gas station, and the suspects are still at large. Please call 911 if you see these men. Calling all your homies, you should really go call 911. Fuck you trying to fight with me, foe. You should really go hide and run. Hop out with the tool and fix him up like I'm a handyman. You calling all your homies, you should really call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. You calling all your homies, you should really call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. You calling all your homies, you should really call the ambulance. Sucker, you should really cry for help. Your homie on a stretcher. Make that 9 and 10
Upside down fetus. Oh, it's just like the jellyfish.
sound like a bell that told me your mistakes. I pray to God you don't get sent to hell. I'm catching bodies like a firefighter or first responder outside of your brother.
And it's not without mention awesome PS2 graphics, okay? We have retro game graphics with the God Hand iconography. They are so tapped in. These guys know what the fuck is up. Okay, this is awesome God Hand representation. We love to see it.
Come screaming down the block. You should've thought. You should've turned around. You know I'm finna pop. You calling all your homies. You should really go call 911. Fuck you tryna fight with me for. You should really go hide and run. Hop out with the tool and fix them up like I'm a handyman. You calling all your homies. You should really call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. You calling all your homies. You should really call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. You calling all your homies. You should really call the ambulance. My chopper stretch a demon out like Laffy Taffy. Laughing in your face. Underneath my mask, I'm very happy. I can let you burn in hell or go to heaven where it's grassy. Put you in a wheelchair. Shoot you in the back of grassy. Yeah, bitch. Bitch, I came to kill. Put some points up on the board. Forgot his hemoglobin spill. Pull up with the tool, the hammer blaming. This shit not a drill. You tryna text your homies, but you should be typing up your will. You calling all your homies. You should really go call
So
911.
awesome.
Fuck you tryna fight with me for. You should really go hide and run. Hop out with the tool and fix them up like I'm a handyman. You calling all your homies. You should really call the ambulance.
So freaking sweet, dude. So, in this video, they get reprimanded for doodling in class, okay? Deep Jimbo lore. Once upon a time, a Jimbo was reprimanded in class for drawing Master Chief and Darth Vader on his 7th grade history test. Okay? That shit doesn't even affect my GPA. Like, you expect me to care about some fucking 7th grade history test? I didn't study. I got an F. And I still got into a good college, okay? Nobody cares about this shit. God Hand is awesome. You know, here on the Jim Bop stream, we love cops, but we also love killing cops. A Vine Boom sound effect. So, like and subscribe. Already like this shit. Prod Phony Wallace. Awesome name. So, our very own Fox.Actual has put us on to the... Oh shit, that's not the right one. I was going to say Crackyreads Idubbbz React, but right here we have this Harmful Opinions React where we got 2 minutes in. We'll probably get back to this. I don't think I have... Let me just get rid of that. I don't think we have it pulled up yet. This is so sad. We also have an assortment of awesome videos. So... let me grab the Crackyreads Idubbbz React real quick. The Bob Cord. Oh shit. God. Dockets. Holy fuck. Okay, here it is. And we also have some bonus Crackyreads content. Oh my god, it's 4 hours. So let's get this pulled up. Oh my god, we're really gonna have to dig, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Where's the Idubbbz video? Dude, what game is this guy playing?
So you can go through now. Okay, let's save right here. I never got the original credit, but I don't mind that. I think I'm just Robin on there. I'll find out shortly. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know what happened with that. With your... Never got the original credit. Was it like... Lost the video.
Well, you see the problem here
It's
in
gonna be
America.
so. There it is. There it
American
is. I
flag
found it.
emoji.
Found it.
Where and how much is of a
Welcome back to
difference
another
between a
episode
person
of
being
Idubbbz
born
Complains.
an American?
I am.
Is that really
Like
the
how
name
much
of the? Is that really the name
grandma-
of his thing? Idubbbz Complains.
Okay.
Coming to you live from Barcelona, Spain. If you guys aren't familiar with Barcelona,
You're lying though, right? You're not from Spain. You're not in Spain right now. You're lying though.
Oh, you said 4 hours and 12 minutes. Okay. This is important.
I recommend you keep your eyes on them, because they're looking like a pretty hot team this year. Well, I know the season's coming to a
Why is he just lying and saying he's somewhere he's not?
close, but let's just
You think just putting up the flag in the basement means you're there?
say
Guys, I didn't want to say it just based off of his like speech impediment, but we have some real autistic analysis coming up, okay? I like listen to this guy, listen to Idubbbz talk and pretend like you don't understand this is a joke.
year. Well, I know the season's coming to a close.
Why is he just lying?
Like look
Yeah,
at his fucking
you're lying,
face.
I recommend you keep your eyes on them, because
Dude, he's got the fucking eyebrow raised, head tilt, big old smile on his face,
they're looking like a pretty hot team this year. Well, I
doing the fucking like retard maxed voice. Cracky is like an anarcho-capitalist Echo Borg. I don't know what the fucking Echo Borg is, but anybody who is anarchist is just inherently retarded. It's like it's just being, how do I say this? Being anarchist is rejecting reality. Okay? You don't believe in any rational solution. You just hate everything and you want to live in anarchy. It's very doomer is how I'll say it. It's a very doomer worldview. You don't like capitalism, you don't like communism, you don't like socialism, and you don't have a good solution. So you just say, fuck it, I want to live in anarchy. I want the world to be like Borderlands 2 because leftists make me mad, rightoids make me mad. It's called freedom. Something like that, true.
know the season's coming to a
Why is he just lying and saying he's somewhere he's not?
close, but let's just
You think just putting up the flag in the basement means you're there?
say that some of my boys on the inside have told me that they have been taking
Smelly.
steroids, which is going to
Guys, what is going on with this? With like his little. Is this face tracking? He's got like eyes and a mouth, and it's like turning around all over the place. He's turning his whole body to look at chat, which is granted, I do this with my Discord, okay? Nobody wants to look at Discord. Discord is for weirdos. He's turning his whole body to read chat, and it's tracking with his little face thing in 3D.
they have been taking
Smelly.
steroids, which is going to improve their soccer performance. Today's episode of Idubbbz Complains is all about immigration and xenophobia.
Instead of a nose, he has like a weird Japanese, Chinese symbol. His profile picture on YouTube is like some fucked up like lolicon anime shit. Crackyreads goes as this weird looking drawing. I made up transportation. Translation plus interpretation. It sounds like kind of like a transportation. Patent in the works. I invented new mental technologies. It's giving Duckbringer, Psychic War. What else are you doing? What is this guy up to? 500 videos. Holy shit. Holy moly. Why did they think this was funny? White people don't use washcloths. Yeah, we have something called a loofah. Washcloths is giving poor. You're going to give yourself an infection. So 3 years ago, how do you have 500 videos? This guy is, he's either like one of the top tier archivists and he's just got a billion unlisted videos, or he's gone through and privated a whole lot of shit. Also, a concerning amount of anime women, some AI women with big titties. Very concerning behavior here. I guess, what the fuck is going on here? I guess like that's his chat background, so he has chat come up and his little face come up, and behind that is like a militarized anime woman. And he's changed it up here. That was only a couple times. We have a different big boobed anime woman. Is Simps.com the future of independent live streaming? Will Kick and Twitch eat dust? What the fuck is Simps.com? God damn it, Simps.com. Simp token, tokenomics, earn while streaming. God damn it, dude. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love the Brave browser, okay? Brave has privacy by default, okay? Built-in ad blocker. One thing I don't quite like about Brave is that it kind of shills its own cryptocurrency. Okay, it gives you crypto for viewing ads. Never took off. Nobody trades this shit. Know your place. Just know your place. It is not for everyone. The pink-haired anime woman he calls Linda. She's his AI stream assistant. He also has a brunette one called Yoko that translates Japanese for him. Why are you translating Japanese in the first place? Why does this guy need to know so much Japanese that he has an AI translator? The man with the anime profile, he's got backdrops of big boob anime women. He really wants to learn Japanese. Anybody know why? Can anybody infer why he might want to learn Japanese? All he plays is old Japanese Famicom shovelware. Ugh, dude. Guys, there's nothing inherently wrong with having a preference, okay? I've said this before, I'll say it again. You can have a racial preference, okay? Sometimes being racist is cool. But oh my god. Why do you care so much about the Japanese? It's such an American thing to do, to just like fucking hyper focus on Japan. It's so gross, dude. These people. This fucking guy, dude. Okay.
As if those things have to go together. There's no. This is the way you guys always paint it. Is that if anybody has any issue with immigration, it's xenophobia. Now, here's the thing, though. I've been thinking about immigration. I used to be on the side of. Listen, my grandfather is Sicilian, or was Sicilian. He's dead.
Italy.
But he came over on a boat, right? So I'm
Guys, I am going to be so mad at this video knowing that me and him are basically the same genetic makeup. You guys know how I feel about Lyle Convoy. When you see another man who is somewhat like you know, maybe you had the same views at one point in your life, it makes you feel like I guess it makes you understand everything that went wrong with this person. I've been searching for the Jimbo stream, finally. Hi, Big AA Ron. Yeah, it took me a minute to go live, but this guy has an Italian grandparent where, like, what do you call it? Second generation immigrants. This guy is somehow going to disconnect himself from his own immigration story to come to hate on this video. I just know this is gonna drive me up the wall, dude. Also, his voice and being an anime Japanese gooner, this shit is infuriating. This is like me if I, was jobless and still lived in my parents' place and just gooned to hentai all day. This is me if I dated an Asian girl on Discord. If I white knighted for every woman in Valorant. I'm first generation Sardinian and I hate on immigrants all the time. No apologies. We can hate on immigration and immigrants. But there's only, guys, I don't think there's that many things wrong with this Idubbbz video. You're just describing yourself. Fuck you. There's not that much wrong with this video. Okay? He makes a couple bad jokes, a couple stupid points. He soys out. He doesn't go full hog calling these people retarded. But in general, I get where his heart's at. Okay, a lot of these rightoids don't see the vision. They see black people and they get mad. These people are scared of immigrants. Full stop. Let's hear what he has to say.
Sicilian, he's dead. But he came over on a boat, right? So I'm sympathetic by default to the immigrant position, right?
You want to go,
but then like I thought about it, and I've listened to arguments from people that are talking about it, and then it's like, well, what about this though? Is it not kind of like worker inflation or deflation, worker value deflation, to import people at all? Because I was thinking about it, and I was talking with someone that's
okay, guys. The only immigration politics that I care about, that I will have a nuanced take on, is the H-1B shit, okay? Coming from tech, I've worked with the Indians. It does create an atmosphere where you have immigrants who genuinely don't want to integrate. They're here to make money and leave. And they're taking high value, like moderate skill jobs away. And the companies are, they're doing fucked up shit to make sure they can only sell their job to the immigrants. And there's a cool flesh simulator video about it. It's fucked up. The H-1B shit is fucked up. But that's not what we're talking about here. The massive influx of immigrants to Europe, the influx of immigrants to the US is largely just people fleeing shitter countries. Okay? These people just want to make money. They don't necessarily have any high value skills. They're going to be taking shitter jobs that we don't even want to do. Shitter jobs that may be automated in 20 years. And it's people like Crackyreads who live in their mom's basement, have no skills, are mad that their fucking McDonald's jobs are being taken. They apply to some fucking Indian call center and they can't get in. And it's the fucking Indians' fault that they just sit at home and goon all day. It's just a total loser mindset. They were born here, and because everyone looks like them, because they're white and retarded, they're supposed to be entitled to some bountiful harvest. No, retard. Skill issue. Get filtered.
It doesn't want any immigration whatsoever. Not legal, and they want none at all. And so
those are people's first jobs, man. They're not without value to society. I understand, okay, we wouldn't have food if there wasn't some unskilled laborer working on a farm. But to blame immigrants for like the downfall of the West is just retarded. They're making the West better. Like, you have 18 years to make sure that you're not without skills. There are 14-year-olds that are hacking into the Pentagon. And I'm not saying, learn code. Okay. I'm making a much more broad point than that because learn code has been fucked up by the H-1B shit. But, be a woodworker, do anything, learn a trade. There's so many jobs. There's way too many. And these people just have no skills. These white incels in their mom's basement complaining about immigration. Go be a plumber. Go be an electrician. Do something. But instead, we're inside, we're on the computer. We are complaining about the brown people taking my shitter jobs away. We wouldn't have an industrialized society if it wasn't for immigrants dying to build our railroads. Thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of immigrants died to build our railroads. They built the Suez Canal. They did all the hard work, and that's supposed to be a bad thing. You hate the brown people, but you don't want them to die for your developed society to prosper. Okay. Way too much in the other direction. So the reason immigrants to this country are mathematically better than citizens in general, because generally you can afford to immigrate. You're probably very rich in your home country. Yeah, I haven't met. So I shouldn't talk about my experience too much because I come from bumfuck nowhere where nobody's immigrating to. But I agree, it's very expensive unless you're, giving your life away to the cartel. It's not cheap.
I was talking to him, I was thinking about it. And I think there is a point there that it's worker value deflation. Why? Well, think about it. Like, what's the common argument people give you when you talk about it? They go, well, nobody would take those shitty jobs. Okay, well, let's stop right there with the thought terminating cliche.
Okay.
And let's think about it instead of just stop thinking. Okay, so let's say we're in that world where those shitty jobs are there, nobody's taking them. What happens? Well, they would have to raise the prices, they would have to raise the wages they're willing to pay for those shitty jobs, or figure out how to make more people in those jobs do more work.
Dude, this guy wants to be paid more for having no skills. Newsflash, buddy. You have zero rights as a non-skilled laborer. Okay? There's no fucking union for DoorDash workers. There's no union for a small business dishwasher. You're fucked. Nobody cares about you. You're so easily replaced. You can't even unionize. It's over, dude. Move back in with mom. Fucking learn how to weld. Sign your life away and go be a deep sea welder. Go do the most dangerous shit possible. Because there's no way you're making money with no skills, okay?
Either way, in the end, it would benefit everyone. Right?
I'll hear this guy out. I'll run it back. There are obviously exceptions like asylum, but yeah. I grew up in an isolated Italian community. What I'm not on board with is the segregation that tends to happen and the hate that brews there. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Not sure I'm entirely tracking, but the segregation is human nature. I don't have a problem with Chinatown, with Indian tech neighborhood, with white neighborhood. That's just human nature. People self-sort themselves, and there's really nothing we can do about that. Like, if we started sorting people out into diversified neighborhoods by force, everyone would, it would just be retarded. It would be like a fucking authoritarian blacked community. I'm not on board with cultural hubs growing beyond a few blocks in foreign countries. I just don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do about it. Like, and I also don't see what's super wrong with it. It stigmatizes and separates people by culture. But people just do that by themselves. It's their free will. People self-sort themselves of their own choice. These are adults we're talking about. Jimbo, high flavor, hi Mr. Laws. There's nothing you can do about people sorting themselves into their own ethnic communities. Like, you're gonna, like, white people complain about immigration because they want to live in a white neighborhood. Like, authoritarian rightoids want to live in an ethno state because they hate everybody else or something. White superiority. But okay, here we go. Politicians start speaking to these cultural groups, though, because they gain voting power, which results in local politicians making appeals to foreign cultures. Locals don't like that. Okay, so I think I can try to steel man what you're saying here, and I think you might have a point. If we're assuming, we have this white family and let's say a Chinatown develops in their hood and it grows bigger and bigger, and then the politicians have to appeal to Chinatown. Let's say they make a bill to start celebrating Chinese New Year because they want to get the vote from Chinatown. I think that's perfectly democratic, okay? I don't necessarily like my own argument here, understand what I consider a hard truth. It is a hard truth. What I was going to say is ultimately Chinatown wins. Democracy sucks sometimes, okay? If you're a white trash family and you have no skills and no money and you can't move away from Chinatown, ultimately you're raped, you're owned. Skill issue. China won. China has more skills than you. China has more money than you. They get more bitches. They get more political power. And they win. You have to start celebrating Chinese New Year, even though you were born there and did nothing to improve your situation. You have no money, you can't move away. Basically, it's a skill issue. Like, get some skills, move the fuck away from Chinatown with the money you earn from being valuable in capitalism. Jimbo, do you believe in one China? China number one? So the current cultural majority is just supposed to democratically sell off their own culture because China has greater numbers. Okay, the numbers game. The numbers game is tough. So, I mean, currently we live in a democracy that is run by dark money. So, ultimately, we can buy politicians. You know, if you look into it, numbers don't really matter. You can lose the popular vote and win the election. You can win the popular vote, win the election, and still be paid off by a different interest. I mean, do you believe in one whole China? Like, do you think Taiwan is a country? I really haven't looked into it. I fuck with Taiwan, but they might be raped. If Jimbo comments on Hong Kong statehood, the stream's gonna cut out to technical difficulties. Guys, one of my favorite streamers is in China. I don't know how the fuck I get to see his streams, okay? I think... Let me pull this up. James Midlife Crisis. Are you guys familiar with this guy?
No, I'm just fucking around. We need mods though. We need mods. Okay. No one in the chat under 18 or you'll be banned and gooned very hard. I'm a moderator, says Bud. Bud will groom you.
This man lives in China. He's streaming to the public internet. He's doing call-ins with a large pink pastel retro phone. He has the Goonatron. And I'm not signed in on my main account, but if you look at his members-only content, I was gifted a member to this guy. This guy is an actor. He does acting in Taiwan, or not in Taiwan, in China. He does like mobile game commercials. Dude, this is hilarious. This guy fucking rocks. I love this guy. People call in and just do like the edgy Discord shit. If we fast forward, he's probably got some like Asian woman on the Goonatron. Yep. Asian or Latino woman. This guy rocks. But he speaks on China very sparingly. He has an awesome Russian wife. He's 1 year clean off alcohol. You can be a career white dude. Apparently white people make bank acting in Asia. That seems like the case. He has like some kind of Invisalign or braces, and it makes him talk with a lisp, but he still has an acting career as like a 40-year-old white man in China. So yeah, people literally hire white people for events. I imagine it's the same kind of deal as like for black people in China. Xi doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh. True. I would never say such a thing. So, getting back to Crackyreads, let me try and hear out his whole argument before I debate it myself.
That it's worker value deflation. Why? Well, think about it. Like, you know, people, what's the common argument people give you when you talk about it? They go, well, nobody would take those shitty jobs. Okay, well, let's stop right there with the thought terminating cliche, and let's think about it instead of just stop thinking. Okay, so let's say we're in that world where...
So, instead of saying that it's a shitter job, the farm hands and the McDonald's workers should be paid more so that an American ethno state can employ people to work those at like a livable wage. Already some cracks. I'm already sensing some cracks in this argument.
Those shitty jobs are there. Nobody's taking them. What happens? Well, they would have to raise the prices. They would have to raise the wages they're willing to pay for those shitty jobs, or figure out how to make more people in those jobs do more work. Either way, in the end, it would benefit everyone, right? Those jobs would either become better jobs because they would pay a lot better. And the person, like when I came up with this point, that somebody said like, well, you can't pay like somebody picking up trash as much as a doctor. And it's like, well, you don't need, like, what? It's not, it doesn't matter if.
I'm gonna stop him there, okay? First of all, inflating the wages of shitter jobs is stagnating the economy. Okay, you're making it so we have less McDonald's, less local farms that can employ Home Depot Mexicans. We are stagnating economic growth because we don't like the blacks. We are prioritizing the whites. Guys, I am not much of a nationalist, okay? You were born here out of pure luck. Either get good or get fucked. We're making money. We're getting rich. This is the land of opportunity. You have 18 years to like make yourself something valuable while you still have rights, like you can claim child abuse and shit. And then he goes on to say trash men don't make enough money. Trash men make a fuckload of money, okay? Let's take a look. Hold on. Trash men, trash collection job salary. Hourly, 20 years, $20. This is a livable wage in most cities. 50, 45 to 60. This is a good entry level job for someone who has no skills. They just want to sell their physical wellness and maybe their nose. This is cool. This is good. I feel like that's a fair wage. What does Crackyreads have to say?
If they're paid, you can't pay like somebody picking up trash as much as a doctor. And
I want to say it's like 80K plus benefits, and they work like 30 hours a week. Agreed. I was willing to say they make a lot more than 50K. I wanted to say like 70 to 80. NYC, it's at least like 100. I've heard that NYC is probably a fucked up place to pick up trash, because you got to imagine the traffic makes them work longer hours. They've got more trash. And in general, that place just cost a fuckload to live in. So everything's a little inflated for that example. But it's not a bad job. You could survive your whole life just being a guy who picks up trash.
like, well, you don't need, like, what? It's not. It doesn't matter if they're paid the same. If
I'd rather stick
if
a
nobody is doing it,
brick up my ass.
they'll pay
than
people
live in
more and more
NYC.
until they.
Guys, little Jimbo lore drop. I almost moved to NYC for a bitch. Okay, I was with a woman who was very cool and awesome. She wanted to be an actor, so she moved to NYC. And I at the time, I was like fresh out of college. I did not have the bread or the skills. I got skill gapped by a bitch, and I'm so glad. NYC, not far from Philly, bruh. Not wait, hold on. Let me. Is my imagine how many homeless get accidentally trash compacted because they put their trash in the sidewalk for trash pickup. Is she an actor now? I don't think so. I'm not like an actual stalker. There at one point I went to check and I did not see anything crazy. I think it's not worth talking about. I think she's doing something, but I didn't miss out on much is what I'm saying.
Get somebody to do it because they need it done. If there's a demand, the market will fill the demand. It's not just going to go empty. It's just they're just not thinking. Those jobs would actually become better jobs then. So, am I pro-immigration now, or am I anti-immigration now? I think it's something we should discuss actually rationally and not calling people racist.
Okay.
Because there are actually a lot of points on their side, and if you just condemn them, then it's not going to work out in your favor because
Dude, what is happening to this guy's fucking face? He's like putting his head all the way down. He's like, they're not racist. Like, head in their hands, fucking face parallel to the floor. They're not. They're not racist. They're just losers who have no skills and they want to complain about immigration.
you're going to end up like the side of pro-immigration now basically like lies and acts like illegal. There's no difference between illegal immigration and legal migration.
This guy's computer's on the floor,
like,
dude.
Well, there is. If your side is willing to lie and smear and not willing to talk, then I don't see how you plan to actually. What's going to happen is people are going to go against immigration because the people that are pro-immigration are lying. That's what's going to happen. You're going to do the opposite of what you think you're going to do. You're going to make more people pro stopping immigration because they're going to figure out you're lying to them and you're kind of a dickhead. And so they're going to do the opposite of what you say. And if you would just be more honest, you won't have that problem. What you're going to do is make more people on the opposite side of your argument than a pro on it. Because you're not going to make an argument, you're just going to condemn people, right? I used to be, but I live in top 10 cities.
Dude, this guy does a 90-degree turn and looks at the floor and starts reading chat. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is this guy looking at? He has like his phone on the floor with chat open.
City. Yeah, like I said, I'm sympathetic now to the argument, and I would love to talk with the people like that. I would like. I love. We need to actually like think about it now, right? Like America at this point maybe needs to just close the borders. Like,
okay, so I'll just say it. Like, I value immigrants who are willing to come into our country and work our shitter jobs more than the loser white trash people who don't do anything and they are entitled, they feel entitled to a shitter job that pays them a livable wage. You're just not trying hard enough. This is Darwinism. You're going to get filtered. Your bloodline is over. We're gonna have awesome Asian American babies. I'm gonna have my torta wife with me. We're gonna make a fucking little torta child. It's gonna be awesome. Our superior genetics are going to beat yours, and we're gonna make more money without you. Bezos is gonna make $100 billion, and then we're gonna tax him finally, retroactively, and we're gonna take all of his money. And your bloodline's not going to be there to enjoy it because you're a lazy fucking loser. That's pretty much my whole point.
like just lock immigration down to.
Almost every immigrant in the USA works hard as shit because we have almost no welfare in this country. True. I'm more sympathetic to the European arguments where like they have a fuckload of welfare, and you have cases where immigrants, they come to your place and be a loser and subsist off of welfare. Ultimately, we just don't like losers. Okay? I don't like when, I work hard on my class project and there's a loser who gives me a bad grade because they didn't work on shit. I wanna work on something and have the thing get good. Jimbo, I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't like to get political, but I can't wait until the fall off. Can't. The fall off being the J. Cole album. I am. I'm not tracking, dude. I might be fully retarded right now. I'm not tracking.
Nothing. Because we're in so much trouble otherwise, man. Like, America's in a lot of trouble if we don't
Okay.
figure this out. Like, when it comes to what people are making, the home stuff, like, there's so many problems with America that we need to sort out, that locking down the borders would help with one of them, right? And there's the other thing too, like, a lot of legal immigrants did commit a crime in their if you're a criminal in Mexico or wherever, right, and you're on the run, why wouldn't you run to America? Like people act like, oh, you're saying they're all criminals? No. I'm saying, think for 1 second. Stop being ridiculous. Say you were in Mexico or whatever country close enough to immigrate, and you kill somebody, and just escape to America. Like, what are they gonna, like? Nobody's gonna find you now.
America is in a lot of trouble. Stop acting like America hasn't been fucked for like 60 years. So true. The same Reaganomics that fucked us 60 years ago is the same justification that we use for having H-1B visas. We have an actual leech on our tech jobs. Okay, we told everyone to learn how to code, and then we sold all of our tech jobs to India exclusively. We have a fucked up system where we're preventing our own skilled laborers. These people, they learned how to code before they were 18. They went to school, they got their computer science degree, and then they can't get a job. Something like 25% of computer science degree holders can't get a job because we're selling it off to India for half the pay. And then these people take the jobs, they don't integrate, they go back home. And a lot of the times they don't integrate and they stay here for a fuckload of time. Part of the system is that you're supposed to be able to get a new person, get a domestic hire, an American to fill the job, but they use fucked up tactics to make it so American applicants either can't find the job or they just it's fucked up. I'm not going to try to regurgitate all the points from the Flesh Simulator video, but basically H1Bs are more retarded than you can imagine. Like, by itself, the program is a good idea, but in corporate hands, it's just giving all of our money away from these tech jobs to India. A lot of fucked up shit is going on with our tech jobs.
You know what I mean? Like, or you have a bad record and you got debt on you, go to America. Be free. Like, why wouldn't you do that? And then to think like that's not a large portion of the people that are coming is stupid, I think. Now, I know you can't really go off of this and say, okay, it's most of them. I'm not saying. But to act like that isn't a valid concern, that some people are criminals, or people on the run from the law, because it's easier to run to America than it is to, like, out dodge the law and the
What's the best kind of pie, though? I'm a big fan of pumpkin. I do enjoy, like, a pie where it's just like a layer, one large thick ass layer of filling. But but the crust, you can't go wrong with like a nice browned pastry crust. I've never been a huge fan of pie in the first place, so that's probably why I lean towards like these like lazy ass filling pies like pumpkin pie and key lime pie. I do like it when it's just like a crust with a bunch of fucking basically ice cream on it. Pumpkin pie and key lime pie is basically just like ice cream. But apple pie, I'd probably say apple. Final answer, apple pie.
Crime, the problem, like the gangs and stuff you have. If you're like a gang
pie.
dude,
It's not a
right?
fucking pie.
You have all these
It's
people
not a pie.
chasing
It's
you,
not a
trying to kill
pancake.
you.
It's not a cracker.
Go to
It's not a
America,
wafer.
right? And
I
then
don't know
that
what the
violence
fuck that
spreads into
is.
the streets of America, and it does.
I
We
like
all
cream
know
pie.
it does.
You're a freak.
We all know it
You're a
does.
gooner.
So some percentage of Americans get killed and shit from that, or raped, or whatever the fuck, man.
Another good point that I don't know the stats on. I don't have a completely fleshed out opinion on. In the fucking puppet video, there was all these like cases, all these case studies and anecdotes about fucked up like gang rape happening by immigrants. As much as I want to say, we should be able to have, Indian tech neighborhoods and Chinatowns. Gang rape, I'm gonna say it. Gang rape is bad. Not a big fan of multiple men colluding, working together to rape someone. It doesn't say a lot of good things about your community. But yeah, I would probably have to research a little bit more to debunk anything about that. Rape is bad.
Man. We're not supposed to talk about that or think about that either. See, this is why I end up in this position, because people like Idubbbz lie to me, and so then I'm like, well, what's true? And now I end up in a way further position I would have been if you were just honest people stop being dishonest about this shit in the first place.
And racism. And
Oh, Jesus Christ. Moratorium on all immigration. Yeah, maybe.
What is this guy
Now
looking
people
at?
need to go now. We are beyond just stopping it. Well, you mean deportation too? Yeah. No, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm not the fact that I'm saying close the border. I'm not saying don't do anything about the people here illegally now. I'm not taking that stance. I'm not taking that stance.
Small dub for Mr. Crackyreads. He is not for the whole deport all the Mexicans. Doesn't necessarily want an ethno state. He's just, trying to protect his shitter jobs. He wants his white trash losers to be protected in his own country. Little America First, nuanced type beat. The community my family was in manipulated the local car dealers until they owned them all. Talk about a lot of shady shit at their parties. There was fuck. Isn't there something from the 90s where it's like all the motels are owned by Indians or something? Like, unless we're like intimidating business owners, like local business owners with like force, we're like pulling up to the motel with a gun saying like, yo, you better accept that fucking trade deal. Flashes the gun. If you know what's good for you. As long as everything's over the board, if you got monopolized by Chinatown, China won, China number one. But I could believe that some shady, fucked up shit happens. Crime is bad. We don't support crime. We should go back to the mafia controlling governments. Pretty epic. As an Italian, at least the mafia had some standards. Okay, you never see Italian communities gang raping people. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of that point.
I understand. If somebody came over here illegally, what can you do, bro? I know people, like, I'm sympathetic to the argument too of like people in these situations, but we are in too much trouble now. It is true, and we can't just like ignore it. True. Why was the government funding Catholic charities to provide food, clothes, transportation, and housing exclusively to illegal immigrants at the rate of hundreds of thousands per month? I have a big problem with that. Well, yeah, because they're like deranged people, right? That have that, like, remember Louis C.K.? Louis C.K. said the message, like what a lot of them believe in without realizing it, where it was like that there's poor people, they view the world this stupidly, right? This naively, this utopianly, this whatever it is. And they think like, why should people anywhere have a disadvantage anywhere? And so how do you fix that? You just allow people to go wherever, but it's so dumb, like when you actually think about the consequences of that and how it wouldn't work and it's a bad idea. Like, just think it out, bro. In reality, keeping places like America running helps the whole world. Allowing America to get clogged up with all this dirt and other shit. And I'm not calling people dirt, what I'm saying. Allowing America to get all clogged up and the free market to not work the way it should is stopping progress and innovation for everyone. We could be raising the quality of life for everyone more by not allowing them in. Like, that should be obvious.
He's saying this is obvious. His point is contradicting itself, okay? There's so many things where he contradicted himself. I have to run this back because there's so many retarded points that were just made.
It wouldn't work, and it's a bad... Why should people anywhere have a disadvantage anywhere? And so how do you fix that? You just allow people to go wherever, but it's so dumb.
First point, personally, I like to have the ability to relocate to wherever I want, okay? Whether I'm poor or I'm rich, I want to be able to move to Mexico and marry my torta wife. I want to be able to go to Asia, get yellow fever, all this dumb shit. I want to do all that retarded shit. I want to see the world. I want to have the freedom. I want to have the American freedom to travel the world and choose a place that I like best.
Like, when you actually think about the consequences of that and how it wouldn't work and it's a bad idea. Like, just think it out, bro. In reality, keeping places like America running helps the whole world. Allowing America to get clogged up with all this dirt and other shit. And I'm not calling people dirt, what I'm saying.
So, in Crackyreads' mind, the people clogging up the world is actually the immigrants coming here to work our shitter jobs, and not our domestic white trash losers who have no skills and no ambition, who feel entitled to a shitter job. The clog on the system is actually the losers who feel entitled to higher wages. The innovation is fueled by the free market being free and not closing the borders and not inflating the wages. Okay, the lower the wages, the cheaper your fucking Fortnite battle pass gets. Oh, dude, it's just, he's so mind raped.
Allowing America to get all clogged up and the free market to not work the way it should is stopping progress and innovation for everyone. We could be raising the quality of life for everyone more.
So, Right. He's talking about the quality of life. He feels entitled to have his Fortnite Battle Pass while doing no extra work. Ah, dude. He's not wrong in that if we close the borders, the quality of life for white trash losers might go up. Our poorest Americans might live a better life because they don't have to compete with Mexicans. But for everyone more upwardly mobile than someone who has no skills and no ambition, it's going to get worse because you have to pay your white trash losers more. You can't open a business as easy. You can't you can't get rich as easy.
by not allowing them in. Like that should be obvious.
And the TikTokification of xenophobia. the
Okay, here's the point. Those losers, for better or for worse, come from multi-generational households. Their parents, grandparents, and great grandparents had public educations. They're not all losers. Multiple generations of a culture of high trust, meaning they're more likely to have faith in such systems. So that's, I guess we're kind of making 2 points here. There's a cycle of poverty, yes. If you come from a poor household, you're going to be raised to probably be the same. But then you're also saying about trust in the systems, have faith in the systems. And I'm kind of halfway with you, okay? There are definitely some immigrants, mostly I feel like the poor ones who come here to make money. Um, the poor ones, I feel like, are more likely to have faith in the American system. You know, they view this place as the land of opportunity, um, all that good shit. But then there's also like the H-1B Indians who are choosing not to integrate. They want to make their money for however many years they can stay at their tech job and then go home and be rich in India. Mind you, not American, Canadian. Yeah, we might have some slight differences, but we're probably on the same note here. Um, there is a lot of nuance to this. I'm going to speak in broad strokes, and feel free to rate me over the coals when I fuck up. Let me see. Multiple generations. What else do I say about this? Parents, grandparents have had public educations. Okay, here's what I'll say about that. I think saying that, you know, someone from multiple generations of poverty, saying that they're not all losers, what I'll say, I mean, they're still people. I still view them as people, but inherently they lost. It's not necessarily, you know, this kid's fault that he comes from a family of losers that, you know, couldn't pull the bootstraps up, all that fucking rightoid shit. But it's not like I don't view them as people. I still would advocate for them. It's just, to some extent, you have to have some level of self-starting. And there's something inherently wrong with our culture if our culture lends itself to creating families that have multiple generations of poverty. Um, it's probably something the whites have not done correctly there.
Interest in this topic was spurred on from a guy named Kurt Kaz. Now, this guy Kurt Kaz.
Why watching my neighborhood from the 90s until now has made up my mind. I feel you, Pee-wee. I feel you, man. The Idubbbz BradTuber arc is so wild. It is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. I'm sympathetic to the human condition, but we have laws that prevent food banks and other public services organizations from discriminating against Americans. Right. I mean, well, but do you know why they're doing it, right? Because they
Hi, Cryptid. Hi.
because they got to keep the fake two-party thing going, right? And voting is turning against a certain side more than others. So they have to keep that. They have to pump up the numbers there, right? It's gerrymandering kind of stuff too, right? Like,
Yes, I just thought of a perfect example, okay? The whites, we have generational poverty. We have a cycle of poverty where we have multiple generations, being poor, and we teach our next generation how to be poor. Meanwhile, the Jews get rich. They teach their kids how to get rich. And then all of a sudden, we're mad at the Jews for running everything. Okay, maybe take some notes from the J boys. Okay, maybe teach your kids financial literacy. Maybe force your kids to do something valuable with their life. Maybe don't tell your kids that they can do anything they want as long as it makes them happy. They got it locked in for real. Respect for the Jews. The J boys really hopping off the porch.
purposefully letting these people in, so they can try to keep the fake two parties going and keep people at each other's necks and keep us from ever doing it, like building things that can compete with them.
As he is a travel vlogger, so you would think with all of the
Also, I just have to say this. This Crackyreads guy, I've been saying a lot about how like anti-immigration people are total losers. They feel entitled to shit and they don't want to work. This guy is staring at the floor and reading to his chat with a lisp. And he's gooning to anime women. He is diving deep into Japanese culture. There is not a more like stereotypical loser than this guy. This guy is the picture of a gooning like mom's basement freak. And he expects me to take his opinion on immigration seriously. Jimbo, when are you remaking the Nintendo Shit Cube video? Should I know what that is? Hold on. Oh no, I do know what that is. This shit's awesome. Hold on. Sandwich cube. Fuck, I'm gooning exposed. I'm a gooner. Hold up. Nintendo Shit Cube. Fuck. Can't type for shit. Okay. It's your old video. How do you not remember it? It took me a second. I've been alive a long time. I've done so many things with my life. Some of this old shit evades me. I have 42 years of online activity I have to sort through when you remind me of something. It just takes me a minute.
This is my PlayStation 2. This is my Xbox One. This is my Xbox 360, and this right here is my PlayStation 3, and this is what I like to call the Nintendo Shit Cube. And the reason I call it the Nintendo Shit Cube because it's a piece of fucking shit. The fucking shit. The original Nintendo Entertainment System sucked because you had to perform a certain amount of blowjobs on the cartridges in order for the games to work. And then
Yeah, Nicholas Diorio kind of spitting.
they released their second console, the Super Nintendo. Now that was a very good. Now that was a good system. That was a very good system. The games.
Bayonetta.
Freeze, and the game.
How name's normal here? YouTube just, they're sleeping on the Jim Bob stream, okay? They don't think I'm a big enough stream. They don't think I'm a cool hot shot like the Marcus. They don't want to test shit out on me. They're taking it easy on me. It's kind of fucked up.
They did not stop while you were playing. And then Nintendo, they released their third video game console, the Nintendo 64. Now that also was a very good system. They didn't have full motion video. It wasn't bad for a 90s system. And then Nintendo releases their fourth video game console, the Nintendo Shit Cube. Now the reason I call it the Nintendo Shit Cube is because take a look at the fucking game. This is a Nintendo GameCube game. This looks like a fucking chocolate chip cookie. And plus, what the fuck? Graphics by ATI. ATI, my ass. Alright, the Nintendo GameCube, it has good graphics, nice hardware, all that graphics, all that hardware. They included they made the fucking system so small that you cannot even play DVDs on it. Now, the PlayStation 2 is sold more than the GameCube because it had a DVD drive. Like I said, the Nintendo GameCube, it has good graphics, good hardware, but the PlayStation 2 is way much more better than this god-awful piece of shit. And plus,
I'll let him keep going. Just a little bit more.
if you look underneath your GameCube, you see that it has
How much did you weigh in this
a
video?
separate modem.
I was actually super skinny in this video. I put on a couple pounds since then. He's even got the erudite foot mirror. Ooh, that's a good point. This is top level shit right here.
Modem is sold separately, but in the PlayStation 2, it had a built-in modem. Now, why the fuck would Nintendo make a modem for Nintendo GameCube if you cannot play online multiplayer games? And now I would like to show you the Nintendo Shit Cube's wireless controller. This is the controller's wireless receiver. The Nintendo Shit Cube, it costs around $120. Will not buy it. There are a lot of better things you can buy with that kind of money. And who would want to buy the Nintendo Shit Cube? Nobody likes it.
Awesome. Freaking sweet. Autistic fat person online equals Jimbo. There's a lot of Jimbos online. Dude, one time, I was doing the old Kiwi Farms name search, trying to make sure nobody was gang stalking me. Some real schizophrenic behavior. And I learned that there is a locale named Yo Jimbo. Does anybody know about Yo Jimbo? First of all, cool movie. It's about like it's like Japanese for what's it called? Bodyguard. And this guy just crashes out on both sides. He like kills a bunch of people. It's awesome. I don't know who Yojimbo is. I did not read the thread. And I can't find anything because my search results are clogged by lolcow live. Somebody's biting on my sandwich. There's some fat fuck named Jimbo out there. You guys have to keep your eyes out. But we'll do a little bit more cracky reads. I feel like we're kind of running dry on this. This is getting a little boring.
Traveling around the world, that would really...
Remember, the state's good, guys. The state's totally good. It doesn't do the one thing we want it to do, watch the border. Oh, but the state's totally good. Fuck the state, man. The one thing we want you guys to do, what are you doing? Like, they're
That's the one thing you want. There's plenty of, like, radical leftists who want a state with open borders. And newsflash, we live in a democracy. You're going to have to get your paper up before you start making demands of the government.
They're asleep at their one thing. We're like, okay, guys. Okay, we want you to take care of money. Please stop printing it. Please. Please, government, stop printing all that money. That's our money. No, that's our money, government.
Inflation bad.
Stop printing that, please.
Inflation bad.
Okay, can you at least stop letting people across the board? What? You're not? You can't keep the door closed either. You're leaving the door open, and you're printing money. Get the fuck out of here, state. You are out of control. What do we even keep you around here for, state? Huh? Anything? What do you name one thing, state? Name one thing, government, state. Name one thing that you do for the people. Name one. You retard them through public school. Tell us it's an education, right? You do that. Great. Thank you for that. Thank you for making everyone retarded. Great. Good job. Good job. No one can read. Thank you.
Open your mind.
Guys, racism alert. Racism warning. We can read after public school. At least us white people. I know there's a big problem with the other kind of people not being able to read. But I can read. I went to public school. I can read pretty damn good after, like, what, first grade? Terry Davis' son or Isabella Jank daughter. Terry Davis all fucking day. Terry Davis is a savant. Terry Davis died a hero. I think he's dead. He'll die a hero. Isabella Jank is disgusting, evil. You ever watch Dickers try to read? I have my own moments. I shouldn't judge Dickers too harshly. Or Gamma. Gamma says irregardless. Gamma says irregardless, unironically. Gamma is the brown person of the commentary community who we allow. He's our token brown person. Terry Davis ran into a train. That sucks. If that's true, that sucks. Yeah, dude, I don't fucking...
To different cultures, different
fucking that guy's a real jerk. This fucking state guy. This state guy is a real fucking jerk, man.
How we're all just people
I
trying
fucking hate that guy.
to live, but unfortunately, he's a
Yeah, don't forget.
I will say, that is a pretty badass way to take yourself out. Like, people fuck up the whole shotgun to the mouth thing. You know, they get like a... What do you call it? Like a fucking... Something less than a 9mm. They get like a tiny little gun and they fucking shoot their big tooth off and they have to like bleed out for 2 hours. Or they take a bunch of drugs and they have like a super painful, like fucked up death. Dude, just jumping straight into an oncoming train and exploding into like pieces is kind of awesome. There's like symbolism there too. You know, it's like rejecting the the Industrial Revolution, the train, the combustion engine. Jumping into a train sounds metal as fuck. It's so easy to become permanently paralyzed. I'm pretty sure the autopsy said he was running head on into a train. Yeah, I would run and jump. Because you wouldn't want to get, like, trapped under where you just get, like, your fucking leg chopped off. That would suck. But if you jump into it and you just take the full force head on, I can't imagine that's, like, more than 2 seconds. Like, you might traumatize, like, some train driver dude, but I'm sure he's seen worse.
Yeah, line up, grab must go up, money printer bro burr. Exactly. The fucking money printing pisses me off more than anything. I know, I think you can get that, but
Glorifying sewer slides. Edgy diaper neutron today. I'm just saying, if you had to do it, it's a fucked up thing to take yourself out. Terry Davis was a very mentally ill person. Nobody should kill themselves. It always gets better. Never kill yourself. But if you do, jump into a train.
the inflation shit, it's fucked up, man. They go, here you go. Here's money. And you're like, yeah, money. I love that, right? I'm going to work. I'm getting my money. Thank you. Wait, you're doing what now? You're making this worth less? You think it's good for what now? We're giving how much to Israel? Why? You're printing that out of nothing, and it's making
no
more money
flavorless. That's the worst way to do it. You have to be like at least adept at shooting guns to take yourself out successfully, like efficiently. Don't do that. Unless you're like a big gun guy, don't do that. But also just don't do that. Period. It always gets better. I can fix you. It'll get better. Greg Plitt did it, so can you. I'm a pretty decent shot. Jimbo, I want to play a game. I'm terrified. But yes, I would love to play a game.
Class? I didn't agree to that. I didn't vote on that. Can you stop? Please? Please stop.
Great example of how you can travel the world, and as long as your mind is fucking closed,
Now, this is something too I've noticed about these people, the bread tuber types. They think everyone else has a closed mind, but the problem with this statement and this viewpoint is they almost never are showing an understanding of what the people they disagree with believe. Which means what? You can't claim you have an open mind if you don't understand the person you're talking about. It's a lie then, right? Because then you don't have an open mind.
This is true, okay. Crackyreads W. There is a lot of leftists that will demean the rightoids. Let's play Minecraft. Okay. With boobs mods. There's a lot of leftoids that, you know, they look at the impoverished mid of America. They look at all the white trash states and they just say skill issue. I've said that before, but the nuanced take is that, you know, they're still people. They have succumbed to their environment. The environment that they have is underfunded because all of our money is in New York, it's in LA. And it's hard to pull yourself up by your bootstraps sometimes. When you don't have a good public education, you don't have like a good community, there's no money going around. It's bleak. All our money is in Ukraine and Israel. Yeah, we should probably help out our people before we start nuking Palestinians. Jimbo, send me your Steam wishlist. I'd like to fund the stream. Not many of the lefties have much to say about West Virginia. Yeah, dude, I've spent a lot of time in West Virginia, and it is fucking bleak, okay? It's a beautiful place to visit and a terrible place to live. There is nothing there. the place that is there, it like they're chopping the tops off of mountains and sucking the fucking natural gas out. They're fracking. And that's basically all of the revenue that West Virginia makes. It's like coal mines, natural gas, fucking degrading their environment. And none of it goes back into West Virginia. It's completely methed and rented out. Yeah, one of my only West Virginian coworkers who was actually from West Virginia has had a crackhead boyfriend, and she loved him. She couldn't leave her crackhead boyfriend because there's just nothing else going on in West Virginia. It's very bleak stuff. Like, listening to this woman talk about her crackhead boyfriend and her fucking leaking roof. It's a very depressing situation. So I'm more of a centrist when it comes to like caring about people. Like, I'm gonna soy react to immigration and make all these fucked up points like your skill issue get better. But ultimately, if we just took half the money we sent to Israel, we probably wouldn't have as big of a problem with immigration because we could provide like some kind of reasonable upward mobility to our lowest tier of white trash Americans. But at the end of the day, like, you can pick yourself up by your bootstraps. They just get heavier and heavier sometimes. Like, there is definitely some people who I could not lift their bootstraps. Like, their life is too fucked up and hard. They live in rural West Virginia, and their whole town is coked out, methed out, fented out. There are no simple answers. Yeah, it gets really tough. I think one of the simple answers, though, is probably not sending like billions of dollars to Israel. It's probably like taxing Bezos and taking those two giant pools of money, just absolutely fucking massive pools of money to help our people out. But yeah, I can't speak too much on like their situation because I'm not from that.
If you have an open mind, these people always are all about empathy, but then when they need to show their empathy, to actually show that they understand, they can empathize and feel for the people they disagree with, they don't do it. So why the fuck would I believe that you have any empathy or an open mind when you treat people this way? Show them dignity, man. They're human beings. They're Americans. Like, show them dignity. Don't be mean to them for no reason and say all these judgy.
There's a town like an hour or two away from me that is insanely run down coal mining community. It's grim, yeah. Hi, Chris. Hi. So I feel like we got enough of his take on immigration. It's a perspective of a poor white with no hope. Very doomer shit happening here. Moving on, we have Crackyreads being rated by Kel Doge. The one and only Kel Doge. Oh, excuse me, I'm gassy. That's not so simple either. Soft power abroad incentivizes foreign investment in the dollar. The US dollar is the gold standard for the rest of the world. It is a huge chunk of the value. Okay, how much value in the dollar are we losing if we take away like half the money we send to Israel? Dude, Chris is gonna send me like anime hentai gooner games. I don't need that. I feel like we would still have plenty of investment especially considering like the whole Israel thing is getting more and more polarizing. Like the whole genocide situation is getting pretty bad. Probably at least a third. I don't know, man. I don't. I mean, they do have a lot of money. The J Boys, they're pushing weight. If you have a $10 game in your wish list, I'll buy it. What am I looking at? Hold on, let me look at my wish list. It's like there's a lot in my wish list just because I put shit in there and forget about it. I have 16 games in my cart. I like window shopping, I guess. Yeah, I'm not super interested in any of these games that are $10. Fucking sort by price. Why do I have free games in there? What the fuck? Yeah, this is not worth the time. Uh, Damn, Ghost Runner 2 is on sale. Hold up, I will. No, I can just buy that shit. I don't want your fucked up drug dealer money. Back to Crackyreads. Oh, it's muted.
Fuck you, man. Oh,
Wait. Taiwan, Ukraine, and Israel are testaments to American hegemony. If that goes away, then you could see mass divestment. Okay. So I think we've already kind of stepped away from hegemony. I think we live in like a global, like a geopolitical era in time where China is now number one. Okay, China has enough power. They're building like coal plants, like power plants all over the world. They have fucking highway systems all over the world. Um, I think hegemony is already a lost cause. So I'm not sure I entirely agree with the point. I would still take away half the funding from Israel and focus on us. And then maybe we'll get even more investment. Because people like the American standard of life will return to being good. No, it's faltering, but Chinese currency is worthless because they devalue it so frequently. They're playing money games, but they also have like a lot of projects ongoing. Like, okay, dude, we're about to go into a rabbit hole. China, um, international developments. So here we go. God damn it. They're pushing weight, is what I'm saying. They have oh my god, the Belt and Road Initiative, where they're building roads across the world. The solar and wind power plants in all these small countries. They're about to run into a similar fertility collapse, and their infrastructure is infamously shitty, making real estate sketchy. China has their own problems. China's demographics are collapsing way worse than the US. Dude, I could fix that. I'm going to China and I'm having 1 billion babies. I have a friend in India who moves agricultural minerals, for example. He won't trade in Chinese currency despite selling materials there because he'll lose millions. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not debating the fact that they fuck with their like dollar value. I just think like on a power level, we're not necessarily a hegemony anymore. In the next decade, China's going to be in a bit of a pickle unless they start really shipping in migrants. I wouldn't rule that out. Migrants be moving. Migrants got to go somewhere. And China is set up to support like all the factory work, all the rice farm shit. They're trying to move away from it. They're trying to get into like more developed country type industries, but they have the infrastructure to support like a billion migrants probably. China is the most racist of all the world powers. Yeah, that's just awesome. Nothing wrong with that. So, hi Mira, hi. They won't survive on immigration. I just think they're building plants and building roads for all their neighbors. I think they are probably close to as much of a world power, if not as much as we are. And I don't think taking away a couple billion from Israel, we're still sending them money and guns, just not as much. I don't think that will devalue the dollar to the point where it would be a net negative. And also, we could tax Elon and fucking Tesla or Amazon and Jeff Bezos. We could tax our own billionaires enough where it's probably just as much money as we're sending to Israel. So it's not even out of the picture. We could still fund Israel and probably improve the standard of living for our like lowest tier shitter white trash Americans. We have China boxed in, although Cheeto Man is fucking up our Asian blockade. I don't know shit about the Asia blockade. I guess that means like our alliances to countries around Asia, because I don't think we have like a literal blockade of ships around them. It's definitely not literal. Here we go. No, it's further walking back from American commitments that will erode confidence in the dollar. Further walking back from American commitments. I mean, we don't. Okay, you say further walking back. Name like two other American commitments that we've walked back on in the last, like, what, 20 years? And also, like, taking away half their money when we have increased spending for their war. We can still, like, somewhat support them. It's just we don't need to send them all our money. Obama's Syrian red line. Dude, why the fuck? Cue the music. Oh, fuck you, dude. Hold on. Russian invasion of Georgia. But we supported Ukraine. We did a little Ukraine funding. Can't win them all. Chinese moves against Taiwan. Okay, yeah, we might be raped. I don't even need to Google this shit. This Nate guy wants us to fucking fight Russia and fight Palestine just so we can make more money. Soft footing on Ukraine? Dude, we can't just We can't just go to war with Russia, dude. We can't just fucking nuke Russia. Oh man, this is far too complicated. It's just complicated, yeah, dude. All right, let's just pretend I didn't say defund Israel or take away half their allowance. We can tax the billionaires, the ultra rich, not our $1 million Andes. We can tax Bezos and Elon, and we can have enough money to kind of fix our shitter white trash problem. I'm so black-pilled. It's a pretty quick fix, okay? Not even talking about Israel or geopolitics. If we just talk about our domestic multi-billionaires, we can fix it just with them. So we don't have to talk about international politics anymore. We're good. We're done. I am disciplined. No, you're fine. I really appreciate having something to talk about. So, moving forward, we have Crackyreads. Apparently, he's going to crash out and then get raided by Keldoge.
Oh no, what'll saying that cause? Oh, nothing. Nothing ever, because you never have my back anyway. Oh no! Oh no, I miss out on nothing. Oh no! Oh no.
What is he? Did he just disable chat? What is that?
No! Anyway, in that cause. Oh, nothing.
Alright, what's happening here? That's what leaked the interview was people trying to cancel him, planning on doing another stream. Court case settled. If you have any questions you want asked him. Man, I was just offering. Then email him. Yep, it didn't have to be a fucking dick to me. Agent D is getting owned.
Nothing ever, because you never have my back anyway.
Isn't this cracky guy fucking retarded? I won't say he's completely retarded. I just think he has like the doomer poor white person black pill. Like he wants to blame the problems on immigration. But I think it's like independent of immigration, like his problems are just because like the cycle of poverty and like his community's probably like fented out, but immigrants are like the super popular like populist scapegoat right now. Hi Gamma, hi Gamma, I got something for you. I got something for you, little bro. Where is it? This is Haley.
Hi guys, I'm editing on my tablet and there's gonna be a big ass KindMaster logo in the corner because I don't know how to use CapCut like a normal person. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Okay. So the first question is, what is my grail figure? So if you know, I'm into figure collecting. Editing Haley put a figure on screen. And
White woman who cuts. No, she doesn't. I don't think she cuts. I think, well, okay, she'll say later on that she has an eating disorder.
Honestly, that's a really hard question for me. There are so many figures that I would love and adore to have in my collection.
Hello Kitty.
My question. But the figure I would probably honestly like die for right now is the freaking Pop-Up Parade Saya figure that came out recently. I unfortunately forgot, and I was like,
almost all the economic problems touch each other. It's easy to point at immigrants because they do burden social welfare programs, but it's also unlikely that people are doing what they can to improve. Truth nuke, true.
Like really like locked in on my job in school when it was on pre-order, and then I saw it again on an Instagram reel about a week ago, and I was like, fuck. But there's a lot of figures I want, honestly, and I really do want to go into like make a video about figures and stuff. Let me like comment down below if you're into like my figurine opinions and like seeing my collection. Have you seen the Walton Files? I have not. I'm gonna like just scroll down.
Oh, she hasn't seen the Walton Files. Gamma, you know about the Walton Files. Gamma's a big horror aficionado. Wow, something there.
Burgers or pizza? Honestly, pizza. I used to be more of a burger girl, but they're really heavy on my stomach. And like a burger is a commitment. Like it's a lot of food. Like you have to like sit there and go like do the whole thing. With pizza, if your family gets pizza, you can just be like, one slice of pizza, please. And yeah. Favorite underground rapper?
Don't know about FNAF generic ripoff. Yeah, dude, there's those. Fuck. There's that one. What the Wendigoon. There's that one Wendigoon video where he compares like the one YouTube ARG to the other, and one of them's like generic and lazy. And I don't know the names. I'm not into horror, but I would believe Gamma when he calls it a generic FNAF ripoff.
I don't even know if it's underground. I like drinking a lot. I don't really like have a favorite.
Wait, hold on.
Underground rap. If your family gets pizza, you can just be like, one slice of pizza, please. And yeah. Favorite underground rapper? I don't even know if it's underground.
Not underground. This is like, is this Glaive? Is this Glaive or some other like mainstream hyperpop? No, this is Two Hollis, maybe?
I like drinking a lot. I don't really like have a favorite underground rapper. Two Hollis is cool, I guess.
Yeah, not underground. Two Hollis is mainstream. You guys don't know about the old Two Hollis. The Two Hollis that deleted all of his shit. He posted a song for 2 months and then it was gone forever. Two Hollis used to have awesome fucking like medieval raps where he would rap about like being in like chainmail and fighting dragons and witches. He had a music video where he was just walking through his fucking town in chainmail. But now he just posts like fucking like rave EDM shit with fucking Minecraft spam. He spams Minecraft sound effects. It's so fucking annoying how he switched up.
I don't know.
Jimbo, are you a raver? No, but I respect the ravers. The ravers are awesome. Do you listen to Benny and Westside? I don't. Flavorless, you started talking about hip hop and I realized I haven't listened to actual hip hop in years. Like I started out in hip hop and then I autistically went down the underground SoundCloud rapper rabbit hole. So now my taste is exclusively like 200 view SoundCloud rappers that make fucked up retarded shit. Ty Guy is a raver? I believe it. Pharmaceutical dudes going to raves, bringing their fucking like next gen Molly water. I can see the vision.
A positive change. It really did, but I also really do like making content. And a lot of you guys also thought I was dead, and that kind of made me feel bad. So I came back to this channel. So yeah. Have you ever seen a PTV in concert? So I've seen Pierce the Veil in concert in 2023. They were really good. They put on a really good show.
She likes
and
Pierce
they
the
were showing confetti
Veil
and stuff.
Wow,
Makeup
Pierce
tutorial
the Veil.
soon. I know I've been like putting this off for like a year, but yes, my makeup has calmed down a lot though. I used to like do the whole like foundation thing, but lately I've been kind of like embracing my natural skin, as weird as it sounds. So yeah, and I'm sorry my stutter is really bad today. I like watching videos about niche 2000 internet trends and forums. Me too, and I like the really long ones because I like to do stuff while I watch YouTube. So yeah. You gonna do more Roblox live or nah? Yeah, I will soon. My computer has gotten really shit though. And it's like a laptop and I've always streamed on it, and I know it was pretty bad before, but I don't know what's up with it, but it's gotten really bad. So, I'll figure it out. I've been playing Roblox on my iPad. Are you frauding at 3 a.m.? No? Get an autograph from Kristen Ritter, Jane, or Vic Fuentes. Okay, If you talked to me about like a year ago, I would probably say like Vic Fuentes, but probably Jane from Breaking Bad. Honestly. What are my dreams and ambitions? Dude, I don't freaking know. I know I have goals and I know I have like stuff I would want to do in my life, but I really don't know what. Like, I guess like get to where I want, like with my appearance.
Mere Thurston after random minority on main is strange. Like, good luck. But also, does he know you? You're not like in the hedges of the periphery, right? Mira works with this guy, and she has been talking about him for months, maybe even years. She has a direct line of communication to this man, and she will not pursue him or something. Like, he's just that intimidating where you just get stun locked for like multiple months at a time. Put a ring on it. That's what I'm saying. Make him lunch. Make him some lunches. Bring him to the rave. It shouldn't be that hard. I don't know, dude.
And buy more cool figures, but like job wise, I'm wanting to be a hairstylist for a while, but like honestly, I keep getting these like videos.
Jimbo, did you ever listen to Come Town? I did not. I watched one Come Town clip on my stream once, and that is about it. The question is, do you talk to him as much as you talk about him? Bro, you don't get it? I think Nate's onto something. I think Nate's digging at the core of the problem.
Videos on my For You page, and they're like these like hairstylist horror stories where this like girl come in and like tell her like, I actually want my hair up to here, and she cuts it up to there, and the girl's like, I fucking hate you, you did it wrong. Like, if that happened to me, I don't even know what I would fucking say. Like, I think I would just cry. When is my birthday? My birthday is August 5th, so it passed by pretty recently. Favorite pony? Probably Derpy.
He will stare you in the eyes and blatantly ignore you if he doesn't want to talk to you. That's fire. Dude, I wish I could do that to my coworkers. Dude, if I could stare my coworker who like is an annoying crackhead bitch without losing my job and getting like sent to like some office to talk about like having a safe space to work. That'd be so tight. Jimbo, accept my request so I can send you video. Okay. Turn around. Friends. Pending. Okay. Nate, okay, you don't understand, Nate. Being like an extremely depressed like person who is evil to other people kind of has an appeal. Okay? It's like he told a mutual friend of ours that his perfect day at work would be if nobody talked to him. So like I can't talk to him too much. You stare into your eyes often. Ah, dude, now we're getting weird.
Do you think your penance has made up for what you've done? I've lost at least $10 of PDS. Sorry. My favorite Monster High and Bratz character. I don't know the Bratz characters that well. I love Yasmin though, from what I remember. I thought she was really cool. And Jade. Monster High, Draculaura. But everybody likes Draculaura. Other than Draculaura, I'd probably say Rochelle. She's really cute.
Look in DMs. Yeah, I'll look in DMs. Guys, I have failed the gay op, okay? Gay op has failed. Gamma's not even in chat. He's not gooning. This bitch is 16. We did not catch Gamma. Gamma won. Gamma is a stoic Sigma Gamma male. And we're moving on. Power Rangers theme. Okay, yeah, this is a good switch up. He's looking her up on IG. Well, at least he's doing his research, okay? At least he'll be better. It's gonna get me struck off stream. I'm watching my YouTube studio.
The Power Rangers song is way too intense.
Go Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's like speed metal.
I used to fucking love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was good. X-Men's better though, dude.
You know who wrote that song?
Who?
Michael Jackson.
For real?
No. But he did write the theme from Sonic.
Great joke, dude.
Damn.
It wasn't a
What's
joke,
Sonic's
man. It was
theme?
a,
What's the
it was
theme
a
from
psych
Sonic?
out. It was a lie.
Why'd he do that?
He was a huge Sonic fan.
Really? You see they were doing like a fake article about how those guys lied about getting... Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, yes, bitch.
It's Ronnie James Dio.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, hell yes.
That's a great song.
It's all shredding.
That rules.
That's not too much at all.
I take
That
back
song
what I said.
rocks.
That's better than X-Men.
Oh yeah, no, the
Yeah.
Power Rangers scene was just over the top.
Damn, when they started going to space and all that other bullshit,
Yeah,
I bet you they had worse theme songs.
that is a sick theme song though.
Suck off my little cock.
His dick is too small. Suck on his too small dick. His dick is too small. Suck my fucking penis.
I'm fucking gay.
Suck my fucking penis.
My dick small as shit.
Suck my fucking penis. My little fucking gay ass penis.
My little fucking fucked up penis.
What are you boys watching in there? Power Rangers. Okay.
Suck my fucking penis.
Suck my fucking penis.
My dick is small.
That big like robot dinosaur just forcing a monster to blow it. Suck my fucking penis.
I mean, how much did that rip when the fucking solo came?
Have you seen Liberal Elmo? Quick derail. Liberal Elmo.
Where you
Nothing.
going, Gordon? Well, I've been priced out of Sesame Street, Elmo. The taxes got too high and had to sell the brownstone that's been in my family for 100 years. And now I'm homeless.
Steve Harvey Nuremberg's okay. We're gonna line up a couple of these. Okay, let's finish the first one.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so sick.
This is so funny. So this is a Wikipedia article on the guy that wrote the Power Rangers theme.
Yeah.
Just a musician. All of his compositions for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and series and various other Saban productions were credited to Shuki Levy and Kusa Maki Haim Saban. This was so that the pair could collect royalties for Wasserman's work.
Incredible.
Yeah. While working on the show, Saban asked Wasserman to come up with an artist name, as they did not want it to appear as though one person was doing all of the music.
That's insane.
We're going to take all of your money, but we also don't want anyone figuring out that it's you.
My friend's uncle did Pokemon.
To make sure that you're not poached and you don't get work elsewhere, we're going to take all the credit, but also you have to come up with a name so no one knows how to find you.
You will get absolutely
You're
nothing
gonna
out of your hard work.
You will get nothing.
Not money or the ability
You'll
to
continue
parlay it
be
into future
an
work.
employee, and then your work, which transcends the medium, will not be rewarded. To you, us, we'll get it, but
For doing nothing, by the way. For being richer than you is the reason we...
All right, guys. Regardless of the racism, tell me if I'm like wrong here, but wouldn't it be cool if, you know, we have like the white woman doing like white woman fighting style. She's doing like cartwheels and shit.
To us, we'll get it, but
so the white woman is doing cartwheels, awesome white fighting style. Imagine we had like the Red Ranger with like a fucking bow and arrow, and the Green Power Ranger is Irish, so he's like bashing beer bottles on people's heads. The fucking Yellow Ranger is doing kung fu moves. What else can we say? The Black Ranger is like shooting people with guns. It'd be so tight if they had like racial fighting styles.
Doing nothing, by the way. For being richer than you is the reason we get everything.
Yeah.
Awesome submission from our very own Mr. Les.
I that's an asset. It's
I had
probably
to use the
mature,
money to
though.
move my mother into a nursing home.
Oh, man.
And they
White
abused
and Green
her.
Ranger are the same.
Oh, man. Do you get a settlement or something?
No, not at all. I got arrested for getting too loud on the phone with the insurance company. But now you get to live here, Elmo.
That's awesome.
That's great, Gordon.
Good. Fuck you, Gordon.
Gordon, did you see what conservatives are saying about AOC? Sorry, Elmo. I'm completely checked out.
This is great. I need some space for my podcast studio. It all worked out in the end.
I'll see you later, Gordon. I'm going to Maria Hernandez Park to skateboard until I can give a 19-year-old HPV. I'm going to be a photographer for Vice, Gordon.
I'm 47 years old. Good luck. Good luck moving to Rockland County or something. I guess you're either going to East Brooklyn or jail. Or maybe you'll move with your family back to
Gordon,
the
I
South.
totally get it. I went to all the protests last summer, you know. I'm on your side.
We really made a difference, Gordon, for those 3 days.
I mean, it's really not that simple, Elmo. You know what? I'm kind of tired of talking about this.
Can't we just all move on?
Let's just fucking move on, please.
We believe in science.
The important thing is making sure the vaccines got rolled out. And last time I checked, it wasn't red fuzzy people not getting the vaccine. All the red fuzzy people I know, they took the vaccine.
It at their earliest opportunity.
It's maybe a different group of people who naturally, obviously, have a reason to be suspicious of government. But
I get that.
The orange man is gone. We have a ghost now.
Elmo murdered in his newly purchased brownstone. Gordon would go out like a fucking hero for that one.
Just because I want to defund the police doesn't mean I can't call them on you.
If I hear bachata music played too loud, too late into the night, I can still call the police.
I have to work for 2
I
hours.
called, but I requested a social worker. I told him I thought you were mentally ill for letting your dog bark after 7 p.m. I said I don't want it to turn in to a Tamir Rice situation.
I'm sorry your children were sent to juvie, but they shouldn't have opened that fire hydrant on a
Gordon,
hot day.
did you steal my fucking bicycle? Well, I've got a Ring doorbell, and I'm going to watch the video. Gordon, I'm sorry for accusing you of stealing my bike. It's just, I just got out of a toxic relationship, and I'm still processing the trauma. So you have to
She has
understand.
borderline personality disorder.
You have to understand that I have my own issues. And maybe we can split your lawyer fees.
75/20. I'll pay 25%, which of course is due back to me whenever honestly, no rush. It's 6% interest annually. I swear, no rush at all. Do you have a business license for this lemonade stand? Gordon, can I see a permit, Gordon? Gordon, that's very cute that your granddaughter's trying to start a business, but the thing is it bothers me. There's a process that you have to honestly go through with the city before she can make money for her basketball team. Your tone and the way you're asking me, why are you doing this, is frightening me. And you're leaving me very little option but other than to call the police, which I don't want to do. I want to defund. Ideologically speaking, because I'm a good fucking person, I don't want to do it. But push comes to shove. I will and I have. I already did. I've requested that they only bring tasers and a social worker. No, but if they don't, it's already out of my hands. I'll film it in case you need it as evidence. I'll film it just in case.
So that was good. Couple chuckles. Mostly nose exhale type shit. They called him liberal. Don't they mean New York atheist Jew? I probably would have laughed harder if they were real, like, actual Jewish. It was just totally anti-Semitic. I would have laughed way harder. But yeah, that was awesome. Probably would have hit harder 3 years ago. Moving on.
The Nuremberg trial.
Yeah.
What a funny name. They're like, well, let's see how this goes. You know,
Who'd they have over there?
let's try this out.
The judge was.
Let's give this a shot.
Yeah.
In this Nuremberg thing.
The judge was over at Nuremberg.
Steve Harvey.
Where the half those tropes were.
That's exactly what.
Yeah, they were, but they were also
They did
like
what?
liberal things.
They did what with the who?
They could have
They
gotten
brought them to camps.
like.
Oh man, I love Steve.
The 6% interest was probably the most Jewish thing
When I was
about
a
that.
kid, camp was a place you went to go have fun. And they did what at these camps? Lord. Just everyone's like laughing.
He's crushing it.
He's just like everyone in the audience is laughing.
All the Nazis. He's just absolutely murdering.
Yeah. But no, we're gonna sentence you to death without the possibility of parole. All right, thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Oh, and then they put them in an oven. Y'all white people are different.
When I was a kid, an oven was something you made cookies in. And they did what in the oven? I just saw the reaction shots.
How many y'all like sex?
Mouth agape. Nuremberg trial, Steve Harvey.
Not me.
Laughing and
I
nodding
don't.
at the same time.
Yeah.
I love that.
They did what with the oven? So when I was a kid, the train you took was at midnight and it went to Georgia. And the trains went where to do what? There was only one train you could take.
And it was the midnight train.
It was a train at midnight that went to Georgia.
White people be taking a train anywhere.
He doesn't even really do racial stuff. It's always just, he's more like temporally concerned.
Has anyone ever done a bit about how black folks, they take the train to Georgia, but white people, they take the midnight train going anywhere? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just a city boy.
Just a city boy, you know?
Born and raised in South Detroit. Is South Detroit even a thing?
I don't know. Is that south of 8 Mile?
No, that is Detroit.
Yeah, that was a good bit. Good bit. At least one chuckle. Couple nose exhales again. Good stuff. So this Crackyreads guy, let's show the chat replay.
Oh no! Oh no, I miss out on nothing. Oh no! Oh no. Heaven for
Wait, he was okay, let's give it another couple minutes and we'll speed it up, because apparently he's being a dick to his chat.
a what? I don't need it. Who's this guy now? Kinoshita Keigo?
What the hell? Wait.
Fuck about
There we
standards of the Yakuza. They just want like to expand as quick as they can. Well, I thought after the casino thing they were gone. Me too. I guess they're not. What? Did that destroy the Sonata group? Basically. Oh, I see. So wait a second. So they want revenge. They want revenge. If we have any questions you want to ask them, you can write them up and give them to Varda. The next time she has him on, we tell the winter though. I don't want to do that either. I mean, you could like, it's lame, Grim. No, thank you.
You want to help me? You want to be Agent D? Fucking lame ass weirdo. Fuck, I look like writing letters to people.
Well, if that's the thing, I might as well email him or something. The point of that. Alright, let's answer this one. Do you know anything about him? Well, he's a what? I don't know names. Who's this guy now? Kinoshita Keigo? Kinoshita Keigo?
So the chatter responds, "Hey man, I was just offering." Then email him. You don't have to be a fucking dick to me. Judging by like everything that we know about Crackyreads, I think this is genuine. I don't think we're joking.
The reason I know that name is because that's what Hideyoshi's name is before he has his real name. Hey man, I was just offering the email. You don't have to be a fucking. Well, I mean.
Well, but
I apologize, kinda. I gotta think about this if I want to apologize, if I mean an apology. Because I'm not trying to be rude. But doesn't it, you're being rude to me saying that shit, man? Like, oh, thank you for the opportunity to ask secondhand. Like, that's. Like, I'm a streamer myself, man. I would kill for the opportunity. If you can, all you can give me is that. That ain't really an offer. That ain't really shit. That's nothing. That ain't shit. Don't offer me shit, man. Like, like. Whatever, man. Like, I get it, bro. I get it, bro. You never, like, have my back in any real way. It's like, if you want to give Vara a question, then I can get that through. Oh, thanks. Like, fuck you, man.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, no. What was saying that cause? Oh, nothing. Nothing ever, because you never have my back anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no, I miss out on nothing. Oh, no.
So this guy is, like... I can't tell if he's joking, but he seems to be, like, genuinely upset at this, like, weird parasocial relationship he's establishing with a chatter. And the next one says, "OMG, you are always a dick to me." Just totally different person jumps in. He's got the accent, the gene. Yeah, that's why I think he's being genuine. I don't think he's capable of
Heaven forbid.
joking about this in, like, a subversive way.
You're always a dick to me. Bullshit, man. I've been nothing but nice to you for years, man. For years, man. For years, I'm just a dick to you. Bullshit. Liar, man. I've been nothing but kind to you for years, bro. That's the reality. That's the fucking reality. Is I've been nothing but kind to you, and you never have my back ever. Ever. Name one time. You just want to brag every fucking time about your fucking channel all the fucking time, and you never have anybody's back but your own. You only care about yourself and your own fucking channel.
Okay.
Fuck you, man. All you care about is yourself. All you fucking do is brag about the money you make. You brag about the fucking how well your channel does every fucking day, every time, and never toss anyone a bone even a little bit. Like, oh, you just want everybody to congratulate you and say how great your channel is, right? Or what? Like, what? I don't even know what you fucking want, man.
You kind of sound like Stormy. No, dude, come on. Come on, dude. Stormy's awesome. Stormy does not have the gene. He has beautiful, fucking pearly white skin with pointy nails. He slays. He's capable of subversive humor. He can tell jokes and be cool and funny. Jim Bob, your channel is so cool, man. This Nate guy.
You just suck off your channel all day because we hear about it all the time. And you don't never throw me a fucking bone. And I'm the dick? If the situation was reversed, I would have your back like crazy, and you know I would. But you can't have it nobody's back but your own. All you care about is you and Vara, bro. And everybody else doesn't care about you guys too. Nobody fucking... We have to live... Like, if you were on anybody else's channel, and you talked about your own fucking channel as much as you do, you'd be banned. You're fucking obsessed with talking about Vara every 2 fucking seconds. You're advertising in my stream chat all the time, man. Like, it's fucked up to just advertise your fucking... I'm not doing it. I'm not saying it. But fuck you. Fuck you, man. You just come to my chat and advertise your fucking... The channel that you're connected to. Day in, day out. That's fucked up. That's fucking rude, man. Who does that? Who fucking talks obsessively about somebody else's channel in somebody's channel?
I was about to say, his whole chat is just paralyzed in fear. Nothing is happening in chat. He's spurting it out, just calling these assholes out for fucking self-promo and treating him like a second-rate human. You know, asking him to be thankful for opportunities when they're not that fruitful. And then we get, no, I don't. I don't do that. Nuh-uh. Okay, here we go.
Like you don't respect that I even do it. You don't even respect me as a real person that does this, that streams.
Hi.
You don't even fucking respect me as that. I'm just a place for you to fucking put your billboard up and talk about how great Vara is and how great Vara's videos are. Vara's videos, blah, 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 Vara's videos. Oh, they reached this number. Oh, we got this number. That's my chat. You just talking about Vara all the fucking time. Any other channel on Earth would ban you for that. But you don't take me serious. You don't treat me like a real person. There's some fucking schmuck that you hang out all the time at that tries to entertain you, but fuck that, fuck him, fuck that guy for trying to entertain you day in, day out. Fuck that. It's not Vara talking about whatever fucking culture war bullshit slop. Sorry. Sorry. You're so fucking disrespectful to me, man. He's crap on the videos. Bullshit. Am I wrong in what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Am I wrong about how I'm talking right now? Am I wrong? Who cares, Graham? See, this is what I'm saying. This is why you're a fucking selfish asshole, right? Because you come in my chat and put that shit in there all the time, right? All the time. You have no problem bragging about Vara and advertising the Vara stream all the time. My chat again, right? You already do that. Now you're saying I call it slop, so I deserve whatever. You're already breaking the fucking respect by talking about it all the fucking time. What's wrong with you, man? You have no fucking right to come to my chat and talk about your fucking YouTube channel. Fuck you. You fucking selfish, self-advertising prick. Fuck you, man. Everybody on Earth doesn't do that. Everybody else is polite enough not to advertise their own fucking YouTube channel in somebody else's chat every fucking...
I mean, he does seem kind of like a schmuck. This aesthetic, his tone, his words. I just... Something about the aesthetic has actually got me tilted. Like, he's obviously an anime gooner. He's translating Japanese. He's got, like, anime women backdrops. And then he's got this fucking Detective Garfield as his person right now. Which is, it just feels like it's totally out of left field. But it also matches his, like, him personally. I feel like it matches perfectly. Like, the whole, like, smug and, like, pissed off demeanor of Detective Garfield. Very grimy and And, you know, he's angry. That fits. But just having Garfield and like your weird Japanese gooning game on screen at the same time, he might be a pedophile. Hey, you said it, not me. Let's go back like 5 seconds.
Doesn't do that. Everybody else is polite enough not to advertise their own fucking YouTube channel in somebody else's chat every fucking day. Fuck you. You fucking, that's fucking deranged that you do that, and you have no respect for my chat whatsoever. Because it's all about you. You're a real YouTuber. Your channel is big, so get fucked, little guy. Fuck you, man. You're fucking totally arrogant dickhead.
Wait, let's hear that again.
It's all about you. You're a real YouTuber. Your channel is big, so get fucked, little guy. Fuck you, man. You're fucking...
Grim says, all I said is she did an interview. And he's like... he's like huffing and puffing, trying to like say something, like why he's pissed off, but he's just like, he can't fucking talk.
So get fucked, little guy. Fuck you, man. You're fucking totally arrogant dickhead. That just walks on people, man. Treats them like shit. You abuse, like, you just
fucking
abuse situations
dickhead
and take advantage of it, and you don't give people shit. Fuck you. Oh, I'm the rude one. Because I hurt your feelings about your little your channel. Oh, no, no, no. Well, don't advertise it in my fucking chat all the time then, man. How about if you don't like how I talk about it, stop advertising your channel 24/7? Huh? How about you stop bragging about your channel every second of every day if you don't like me talking bad about it? Whoa, you couldn't think about that. Oh, I just have to talk about my channel every day. I just have...
This guy sounds like a teeny tiny Tony. Guys, stop bringing respectable people into this discussion, okay? First Stormy, now Tony. Just because someone has like a slight speech impediment, they don't talk as normal as you, doesn't mean we have to compare them to Crackyreads. Tony hates Gamma. Tony respectable. Listen, Tony went up on the food shop stream and raped like 5 DGGers in a row. At one point it was 2v1 and he took them both out. Okay, I respect Tony for the bravery alone. I'm not involved, not invested in the Tony Gamma beef. I don't know shit about that. I just know he's a brave, valiant warrior fighting the good fight. Y'all can have beef. I won't get involved. I don't need to take a side on that. Also, I don't know. I've never spoke to Tony. Not even once.
Have to. Your chat is just for me to bitch and moan in. That's all you do. Use my chat like it's a personal fucking bitching and moaning thing, and I put up with it. Year after year, I treat you decent. You never have my back. Never give me a fucking bone. I sit there while you're bitching and moaning, and I talk to you, and I listen. What the fuck do you do for me? Ever. Don't give me fucking problems, trouble, drama.
I do be overhating people for not enunciating well. I'm autistic fucking other ways. Yes, I'm pretty autistic. We took the test live on stream. It's confirmed. But what I hate people for is when they have a gay voice and they're not gay. Okay? The one time I've publicly hated someone with a gay voice who's not gay was Cool Guy Kai Len. And we all know how that guy turned out. I don't know why he's so mad. The guy didn't really say anything bad. I was looking over the chat when finding time span. Yeah, he just offered to like relay a message for him. And apparently he's done self-promo, which he denies. So, I mean, this Crackyreads guy, right? He's had this channel for... oh my god, so long. But he has 500 videos on this channel. Oldest dating back 3 years. Probably went before that. He just deleted VODs or something. And these videos are not popping off. I think this is just like kind of like Nate said, he's one crash out away from retirement. This is obviously not his job, and he's not like a successful YouTuber, but he's about to give up on his dream. And it's all coming out now. because he's being treated like less of an important person than he thinks he is, maybe. Oh, they do use another platform, so maybe there's more context. What are they on, like Kick or Twitch? Oh, they're on Simps. He's actually on Simps TV. Okay. I wonder, should I let's check his Simps page? No? Do I have to launch the app? Can I not, like... What is this? What's all this shit? I'm not launching the app. No thanks. Holy shit, this page is long as fuck. $30 in simp tokens. No thank you. So yeah, I think he's just yeah, crypto site. Also, he's like blacklisted from Kick. How do you get blacklisted from Kick? I thought you could like do slurs on there, and you probably just can't do like violence. Did you watch like a ISIS beheading video or something?
Fuck you ever done for me, man? What the fuck you ever done for me? What the fuck you ever done for me?
Guys, if you don't take my stream link and post it in every Discord, if we don't get Tipster on my stream in 20 minutes, it's fucking over. I've had it up to here with you guys.
I listen to your problems day in, day out. What the fuck you ever done for me? Jack shit. Never will. So selfish. All you care about is Vard's channel, blah, 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 blah. Great. Great. Can't wait to read your next message about how great you are. Fucking asshole.
No, please. I think Tipster hates me.
Listen, our numbers are really good. I'm doing really good. I have so many numbers, and I have so many video cards, and we're buying so much shit. And supposedly I need money to live, but I'm bragging about my second video card. What the fuck? Do you know about all my video cards? Yeah, you've talked about 1,000 fucking times. Do you know I bought 2 video cards? We bought 2 5090 video cards. What the fuck? Well, it's really tight. You don't understand, bro. I really need this money to live. I need 2 video cards. I need all the video cards. You don't understand. I need the modern video card. I need every video card. We never said one bad thing. Bullshit, man. Var told me, well, you were about trying to blacklist me to everyone too. Like, what the fuck, man? Do I talk about GPUs and his brand?
All right. Small point in favor of Cracky. If you're talking about your 25090s in Cracky's channel, that's definitely going to get under his skin. Okay? Even if you're doing it subtly, you know, like, oh, I'm tight on money this month, I had to get another 5090. This guy, that's not going to go well. Oh, it's like me saying like, oh damn guys, I sorry I couldn't stream last night. My fucking Ferrari broke down on the freeway and I had to get like an Uber. Like don't like casually like try to bring up a weird flex. But I wouldn't understand anyone in this conversation to understand subtext or like be self-aware. That's out of the question here.
Bragging. Oh, I don't know what bragging is. I don't know what bragging is. I've never had what. Graham, I try to be a fucking friend, man. And like, what have you ever done for me, man? I had your back time. Like, it's sitting there while I'm playing the game, and I take my effort, and I listen to you, and I have empathy for you, and I talk to you, and I give you a place to fucking hang out, and you treat me like a fucking asshole. How is that cool, man? Oh, I never say anything bad about you. Great. Great, man. Why the fuck do I go out of my way for you to like give you a cool place to hang out and talk to you? And what the fuck is wrong with me, man?
That's just so fired.
Why don't I just like let people walk on me and shit, man? I don't know.
We love aspartame and caramel color. Yummers.
I don't know. I never said anything bad about you. You don't even get what I'm saying. Are the words I'm saying falling on deaf ears? Do you hear me? Do you care? Do you give a fuck? I'm saying, time and time again, Doesn't matter, bro. You don't respect. You don't value it, do you? You don't value the place I've given you in the chat. And I'm trying to like you don't give a fuck about that. It means nothing to you, does it?
Fuck,
it
I
doesn't mean shit
missed
to
it.
you because all you're saying is
Big Nate said, "Whoa, when did Gamma call in?" Now that's the first time I'm very happy to compare someone to Crackyreads. That was awesome. That was funny. This guy definitely gave whoever he's crashing out at money. Yeah, I can believe that. He's saying he's been a good friend for multiple years. He brought up how this guy is apparently needing money to live. I can believe that. Can we get Fox.actual resident Crackyreads lore expert to comment on the money allegations?
I never said bad about you. Like the thing that I done for you doesn't mean anything to you. It doesn't mean shit to you. So why did I do it? Why did I try to be nice to you? Why? You don't even fucking respect it. I don't get it, man. Like I don't get it.
Wait, is he manually checking the chat every time it pops up?
Like
he totally is. He totally.
I try to be good to everyone, man. I try to give a cool place for people to hang out. And if I was making Culture War Slop, then you'd give me a bonus on the right. If I was.
I went to Sims for you. I send you Sims. When you get super chats here, I would send those too. Crypto knows what's up with Sims. No, we're asking if Crackyreads has ever sent this Grim guy money or the Dark Titan Media money. Blue circle thing. Yeah, I realize that's eye tracking, but when he pulls up the chat, like when the chat pops up in the top right of his screen, is that like him like checking it? Because just like a couple minutes ago, he was like flashing that shit on and off because he was so mad.
If the situation was reversed, I would have your back like crazy, and you know I would. But you can't have it nobody's back but your own. All you care about is you and Vara, bro.
On, off.
And everybody else doesn't care about you guys too. Nobody fucking.
Off.
We have to like. If you were on anybody else's channel and you talked about your own fucking channel as much as you do, you'd be banned. You're fucking obsessed with talking about Vara every 2 fucking seconds. You're advertising on my stream chat all the time, man.
Off.
Like it's fucked up to just advertise your fucking. I'm not doing.
Okay, so yeah, he's like a rage closing chat and then reopening it because he needs to talk to this person. He sounds like Steve Urkel, bruh. Sounds like he eats whole cakes every day.
If I had the numbers. If I had the numbers, people would treat me with respect, but they don't. Right?
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I get it. It's just, I'm just not worthy of respect by these fucking YouTubers. I get it.
He's so insecure about his channel, dude.
I don't have the numbers. I don't have whatever fucking shit.
This will be Gamma to Gym Pop one day. Dude. Gamma should do this as a bit. I should do this as a bit. I should, like, crash out at Big Zach more often. All you fucking do... Wait. All you fucking do is post emails in my chat. And I've done nothing but stream to you 8 hours a day, 12 days a week. And all you do is post a fucking wafer. What the it's not a fucking wafer. It's not chicken breast. It's not a cookie. It's not a pie. It's obviously not a fucking pancake. I'll leave this to him. He's doing it best right now. Stop laughing at me.
Hey, Ryan.
Gruma got his hands on Jimbo.
Bro, I've apologized for crapping on videos. But you get me, man. Like, you have the resources to seriously help me, but you don't.
Kelto's
Why?
raid. guys know Kel Doge, right? So Kel Doge and Crackyreads run together, and Kel Doge has sent one person. So awesome, awesome community that we're dealing with here.
Like, what am I doing wrong? That, like, what would the stream need to be for you to want to help me? Like, what would I need to be? Why am I not somebody you want to help? Man?
Perfectly timed. Wait, Jenny? Jenny is a Meow Chatter, one of the Meow Chatters of all time. Jenny doesn't seem to fit in here, so I'm curious to see what happens.
Hey, Jenny. The store, no,
Hi,
the
Jenny.
original
Bye.
Icewind Dale game does not have a Jesus message. You're talking to a robot now?
He apologized for crapping on videos. Yeah, he said sorry for what he said. And what he said was he called the other guy's videos who does numbers, he gets money. That guy's videos is they are culture war slop. I'm uninterested in your culture war slop videos. I wanna play Japanese Gooner games. Talk about immigration. But that culture war slop really pisses me off when you show it to me. God, Resi raids Kel Doge and it's an instant click off. Does he really? Is that real? I'm only ever in like Resi's stream when somebody raids into him and I'm like about to fall asleep and I don't feel like watching, like I don't feel like finding something else. No hate on Resi. Sometimes it's interesting. Sometimes Resi plays the fucking anime horse gambling game. The horse girl anime gambling. I cannot watch that. I can't even fall asleep to that. But I'm holding out hope that maybe Kel Doge is just Resi's like resident lolcow. Maybe he's doing it ironically. Cause he has to know. He has to know like the level that Kel Doge operates at. It's just Kel Doge's the only one YouTube streaming at the time. That's fair. Fair enough. Happens to the best of us.
Rated? Thank you guys. Holy moly. What? Was
Resi is a lolcow himself, totally spurging out about Perry's audience. Perry won. Perry won so bigly. Perry mentally stunted in Duck's former. Yeah, no, I have to agree with Mr. Khan here. You know, I still have faith that he might bounce back and like win over. He might win back his pride as a man. But like, when you're getting raped by Perry, it's over. Like, there's no point. You should probably just take a week off and like reflect on your choices in life that led up to Perry choosing to target you. But oh, I don't know how much more of this crash out. We already got to the Kel Doge rage. It's probably about over.
just yelling at my chat about a thing. I'm playing a Japanese video game right now. It is called Jinguji Saburo. I can't believe that. Thank you. I'm just seeing it now. Sorry. What's up? Welcome. Hey, Riot. No, I don't think you are wrong. Midnight? Thank you. Gildex said you'll dance for us? You want me to dance? Well, I don't really have a dance. I'll try. Hold on. I can make the screen kind of dance maybe. Hold on. Put some music on. I can see what I can do. Hold on. I can see what I can do. Beta! Ay. That's scary. That's scary. It scared me to death right there. It scared me to death right there.
Resi has been through worse. He'll be okay. Y'all don't know the Resi deep lore. What could possibly be worse than dating one of your chatters who's also like a niche streamer and them crashing out live, getting raped by Perry and Aiden, and then having to break up with them because they crashed out so bad in public. Let me just do some like critical thinking here. What could possibly be worse than that? Oh, trust me. Okay, maybe Rezi did pool streams. He did like bikini streams, so he got in his pool in a bikini, and then he crashed out, and he got raped by like a niche commentary streamer with like 100 or less viewers. That's my worst case scenario. I think this is over. Let's give it another like 10 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Check it out. I make the screen.
Big Zach says, I'm just trying not the worst day to date, July 17th. So I can be out there for you. I just want you to know, get well soon emoji. I know that I love this for us to get through this. It will was. Dude, I feel like I had a stroke reading that. Do some digging, you can find it. I've opened the door, you just have to step through it, Jimbo. That's like some Nate shit. All you like real men in chat, Nate and Cryptid, who are like grown ass men, you guys love just like mysteriously alluding to some deep lore and making me work for shit, making Dickers and Gamma work for shit. I don't think you are familiar with the game here. I'm here to make fun of retards and watch funny videos with my best friends. I am not digging up Resi lore. Okay, to be fair, I did do that one stream where I took notes on Gamma stream and tried to own Gamma. But I don't want to do that. I have like a job. So, okay, let's get on with this. Keldoge is telling him to do the Soldier Boy. I think our mood has improved, and he's just gonna goof around with Keldoge. Now I want to know. I might have to look into that, but I would much rather like make like a long form video where I'm soying out about everyone's reaction to the Idubbbz video, like a nitpicking little like pieces of like large commentary creators. I think that's a better video. I think making an like a rape is bad video where I nitpick people talking about Me Too is probably more interesting content than digging up fucking Resi lore. It's commentary versus drama, like drama content. So maybe there's a in between where I can do both, but exactly, Nate. It's no fun just giving you everything. Go down the rabbit hole. All right. Well, before we do that, we have a new Christ Dillinger song. This is probably going to get my stream struck. But very topical when we're talking about the new Epstein stuff with Trump. So I think we let this play and we take a quick breather.
Why the fuck would you go to that island? Why would you go to Epstein Island? Chris Andrew went to Epstein Island. Bill Clinton went to Epstein Island. I wonder what they was doing on that island. They should rename it PDF Island. They don't want us to know who went to Pedophile Island. They was on that island wildin'. David Copperfield went to Epstein Island. Fuck David Copperfield, I like Chris Angel. I'm Chris Angel, made the word disappear. White bitch made all my cocaine disappear. He got married on Epstein Island. Why won't they tell us who went to the island? Trump said he was gonna tell us who went to Epstein Island, then he lit Netanyahu. After he lit Netanyahu, he said stop worrying about the island. What the fuck happened on Epstein Island? That nigga Jeffrey Epstein was wildin'. He was friends with Bill Gates and Bill Clinton. Niggas named Bill be trippin'. He was friends with Prince Andrew, and he was friends with Donald Trump. He cut a deal for doing some weird shit by somebody that worked for Donald Trump. Why the fuck would you go to that island? I would
Wannabe Miles. Okay, this song is extremely coded. It sounds just like but to give him some credit, okay, Christ Dillinger predates So if anything, is new and improved Christ Dillinger. Okay, this guy goes back to 2017. He has that one song with Sam Hyde. This guy goes way back. Bryce Dillinger song with Wendigo. Lil Darky. Yeah, that's the Lil Darky character. I was not familiar with this game. Yeah, this guy is an OG of the edgy meme rap genre. Let's see if we can listen to some of this old stuff and see if it's anything like his new stuff.
A man or a monster?
Hop out of bed, tell him suck my dick. Pouring up red, tell him suck my dick. Told the bus driver, your bus ain't shit. I just dropped out of school, told him suck my dick. Walked in the mall, bought too much shit. Seen the mall car close, suck my dick. Gotta cut my bitch off, cause hoes ain't shit. Told my ex bitch she can suck my dick. Just got a new bitch, she's finna suck my dick. Got a brand new stick, got that brand new grip. I just told the judge he can suck my dick. 3-year bid, about to jump to a 6. I don't give a shit, nigga, suck my dick. Go to DA, too, nigga, suck my dick. If you don't like the song, you can suck my dick.
So yeah, it definitely sounds a little different. What is the one song that I'm thinking of? Acid Soldier. He has the song with Sam Hyde, right? Hold on. Anthony Fantano does Bouncing and Zoom. You guys know about Bouncing and Zooming, right? Is Joel back? Oh, it's back.
My bitch is bouncing and flying, her booty bubbling. The thoughts I'm having about her booty be troubling. The way she's zooming and sweating, it got me mumbling. A booga dooga, a wooga wooga, a bubble. Broski, I think we got one. This song is a war cry.
$100 in your face, bitch. You like that? Fuck you.
My bitch is bouncing and flying, she sent me sexy pictures. Sipping lean in the springtime, I pour it out the pitcher. These bum ass niggas be hating, I cropped them out the picture. She called my dick Ray Rice, cause of the way it hit her. Fucking on her face, I might just break her jaw. If I had a pussy, she would hit it raw. Took her to the garage and told her pick 2. All my ops trapped in time, just like Dr. Who. I'm a rich ass nigga, I don't shop at the mall. I'm a snake ass nigga, I might crawl up a wall. You a bitch ass nigga, you only shop at your mom. I call my bitch pussy Saddam, cause her pussy the bomb. My bitch is bouncing and flying, her booty bubbling. The thoughts I'm having about her booty be troubling. The way she's zooming and sweating, it got me mumbling. A booga dooga, a wooga wooga, I'm bubbling. Her legs stopped working, I broke the whole back. Send a bitch home if there's shit in the crack. She feeding from my dick like I laced it with crack. I just fucked a broke bitch who ain't never seen rats. I be lying to my bitch, she don't know where I'm at. I got bitches that be skinny and bitches that's fat. I just fucked a fat bitch and she was really fat.
So you guys probably seen that. That's Christ Dillinger 1 year ago. Probably during Miles' heyday. Bubbling booties aren't really good, are they? It's either bubble guts or pimply and something else. Yeah, you guys know about this. He dropped Who Went to the Island, and he's actually like he's degenerating. He's turning into Miles. I don't know, dude. It's probably better.
Never go to Epstein Island. What the fuck would I even do on that island? All niggas do over there is bad shit. Bill Clinton was there doing bad shit. Beware if niggas that I like they perfect because they be doing some bad shit. Beware if niggas that act like gurus because they be doing bad shit. Beware if anyone that wants to be a politician, they usually be doing bad shit. They tested LSD on citizens. They gave syphilis to black citizens. We sold guns to Iran for contract. Libya got slavery because Obama. Epstein worked at Bear Stearns. Bear Stearns crashed the stock market. Obama bailed out the stock market. Politicians be crashing the stock market. Who the fuck voted for nuclear bombs? We were the ones that made Saddam. Then we went and we killed Saddam. We don't even know who did 9/11. Obama deported 3 million people. That Epstein Island shit was evil. If you went to that island, you probably evil. The British killed Princess Diana. They staged a moon landing in Nevada. North American Free Trade Agreement is the reason why Mexico took our job. They told us that niggas landed on the moon. Why isn't there a McDonald's on the moon? Bohemian Grove owls in the tree. That moon landing shit I do not believe. I wonder how many niggas Epstein paid. CIA sold crack cocaine. All these niggas be lying on the news. Everyone gets mad when you talk about they gave us the vaccine, they ain't tested. They got weather machines that be controlling shit. ML came out and had too much fun. TikTok made everybody dumb. TikTok made it impossible for niggas to focus on anything but short form content. Most politics are dumb. Left versus right is pretty dumb. A lot of US presidents didn't have degrees. Why the fuck do you need a college degree? Why the fuck is college so damn expensive? They want everybody's house to be rented. Why the fuck our house is so expensive? You can't even afford to buy a house. You can't pay the taxes on your house. Government gonna come and take your house. Most assets just research coming. Niggas ain't even really doing acid. Hang out with a nigga, his name is Acid. I wonder why the fuck they went to that island. What were they even doing on that island? Why did Bill Clinton go to that island? Why won't they tell us to went to the island? Elvis stole money from black people. Led Zeppelin stole money from black people. Black people steal money from black people. They ain't let Billie Holiday own their music. The hood Mr. Beast meme is racist. I think it's funny, but it's kinda cringe. Never download or use apps like his. Using dating apps will ruin your life. Dating bad bitches will ruin your life. Talk about me has dirt inside. They'll talk.
Alex Jones fan detected. You know, like when you start thinking the moon landing was fake, you're like way too deep in there. You know, there's a lot of funny stuff, but that's gotta be a joke, dude. Come on.
Me got dirt inside. Burger King made niggas eat horse meat. Cocaine make you better at doing your job. Niggas that work on Wall Street do cocaine. Adderall the same thing as cocaine.
True. Sorry, I was eating my chicken breast. But brother, why was the flag blowing if there was no wind? Like gravity or something? There was a metal rod and there was gravity. The moon landing was fake, Jimbo. They faked it to hide when we went to the real moon and found alien Jews. Now that's something to consider. There might be something to that. 5 months ago, 1 million views. This is probably not as niche as I thought it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're here at the Duo Kakib Bruno 2025. And ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. They've all got hair. Some of them are naked. Some of them got 4 legs. They got one thing in common. And that's that they're all one.
Unironically, you gave a shit answer. What do you mean? There's a metal rod at the top of the flag. And like when you have fabric, you can like it, and you set it up, right? There's like a force going through the rod and through the flag that's being exerted on the fabric, and the fabric is just reacting to that force. It's not that there's wind. What does metal have to do with gravity, retard? Fuck you, Nate. You know what I'm saying, okay? There's a metal bar at the top of the flag. They're fucking setting it up. They're waving it around when they're setting it up. So there's energy going through the flag, and it has to dissipate through the fabric. And the fabric is being pulled down by gravity. So it's just naturally rippling. Gravity applies equally. This guy's just fucking one-guying me. Whatever.
This fucking guy falling. I can't concentrate.
I found a crouton underneath the futon. Mama said I couldn't eat it, cause all my teeth are gone. My personality is based on food now. Take it from Bogdan, he's my veterinarian. His folks are from Croatia, they've been through some shit, man. I seem like such a bitch when I talk about Swedish politics. Or maybe he's Australian, I never really listen when he's talking about himself.
When
I see my veterinarian, it feels a little scary, and I sleep a weird sleep, then I wake up in an area in the back of the facility. The doctors do activities that involve the trade of rotten teeth of exotic breeds especially. Is Bogdan my enemy? Does he want the best for me? What's he doing with my teeth? Is he taking them to Australia?
How's it feel being here? How old are you? What's your name? Do you
Quick, Jimbo. Which falls from a plane? A bag with a ton of bricks or a bag with a ton of feathers? So I assume you mean which falls faster. So I know what you're trying to say, okay? Everything falls the same speed because gravity has like a terminal velocity of 9 something. Not accounting for air resistance, right? So feather is gonna fucking flop around. It's not gonna fall as fast because of air resistance. But if it's in a bag, and both bags are exactly the same, then the air resistance is the same. So they're both gonna fall at the same speed. They're gonna have the same acceleration because they're both the same weight. And they're just, it's just a ton inside of a bag.
feel young or do you feel old? Okay, wow. What's your name? Oh, that tastes good, no? Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Awesome dog. I don't know why he's at a dog show. Awesome dog cameo.
These folks have seen some shit. I seem like such a bitch. These folks have seen some shit.
Which part of the windmill blade is traveling faster, the base or the blade? Or the base or the tip? The tip? If you like observe them separately, I guess. The tip is covering more ground. I'm making honey chicken and fried rice. Oh, that sounds awesome.
I seem like such a bitch. 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 I found a crouton underneath the futon. Mama said I couldn't eat it, cause all my teeth are gone. My personality is based on food now. Taken from Bogdan, he's my veterinarian. These folks are from Croatia, they've been through some shit. Man, I seem like such a bitch when I talk about Swedish politics.
Why they taking his teeth, and why'd I get got fucking autoplayed to fried by fluoride? Now this is real music. We are doing a music stream now because I am tired of reacting to Idubbbz responses. I can do one a day, and then I have to be cool and funny after that. I don't have enough politics in me to do more than like an hour or two of reacting to Idubbbz response. But this is Infectious Jelking, broke up in the wrong hood. 1 year ago, almost 1 million views.
So when I masturbate and I'm going to come, it starts off with a tickle. Tickle builds. And when I come, it feels like basically like a gigantic needle piercing right through my penis.
What the fuck is happening? Dude, this is too awesome. I can't even fathom what's happening here. The Arabic text reads, Borat movie full download here. Someone please send me a download link for movie. And are you familiar with Pregnant Sonic? I am familiar with Pregnant Sonic. Wait, Mira, you're the one who said there's that one alternate nicotine pouch. I can't remember the name of it, but you recommended like a different one that has like 6 milligrams or something, and I saw those at the store the other day and I didn't get it because I couldn't remember what flavor to get. Lucy. What Lucy flavor is peak? What we I can't say that with a straight face. What we sipping on? Like mango? Okay. How about Doom Crossing Eternal Horizons? We can put that on the docket. Hold on. That was wholesome. Me when I play Isabelle in Smash Bros. And I own all the autistic 5-year-olds. There's a song. Oh. Music video.
The life was quiet all around. Cute little island, nice and non-violent. But everything turned upside down when a new guy came to town. We got along, he showed me ways to craft and test things that cut intestines. Said we could party at his place all the holidays. It's just what I need.
Bleed, bitch, bleed! Likes, 75 million views. Holy shit, what do these people do? So that's their pinnacle. The Tails and Luigi song. Murderholics. Dude, what the fuck? I get it. I'm not as much of a fan of this one, but I get it. So, dude, I'm running out of steam. I have to end on one of these songs, and we already listened to God Hand. Awesome fucking God Hand representation. Can we get some upside down jellyfish in the chat? But I think maybe we end to this video. Welcome to the internet. Critical versus Sonic. Critical do be looking like John Wick.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. universe. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet, come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic, this isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet, what would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet, put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta, here's a 9-year-old who died. We got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters in Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are grainy and off-putting, he just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a man beheaded, get offended, see a shrink. Show us pictures of your children, tell us every thought you think. Start a rumor, buy a broomer, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, do a zoomer, find a tumor in your. Here's a healthy breakfast option. You should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you. Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama sent the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Live's control room on desktop.
You know, it wasn't always like this. Not very long ago, just before your time, right before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, a chat room or two. We set our sights and spent our nights waiting for you, insatiable you. Mommy let you use her iPad. You were barely 2, and it did all the things we designed it to do. Now look at you. Oh, look at you. Unstoppable, watchable. Your time is now. Your insides out. Honey, how you grew. And if we stick together, who knows what we'll do. It was always the plan to put the world in your hand. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything and anything and everything and anything and everything and all of the time.
Okay, well that was a lot. As far as I can tell, I don't think I have access to set up a redirect. I could be missing it. Let me put on something else real quick. Oh, here we go. This is peak. You are not Fluttershy. You are a bitch.
You are not Fluttershy. You are a lying, cheating, manipulative ass bitch.
True. Guys, we all know one person in the community who uses Fluttershy as their profile, okay? I'm not naming names here, but that person did switch up on one of our other favorite people. She's cool though. Listen, I'm not too informed about the situation, but you know, did she switch teams and share details about someone's sexting behavior? Maybe, perhaps.
Recently, I stopped being friends with this girl. Me and her were friends for like 5 years. And we stopped being friends because she would often talk behind my back, try to put me down, and like date the same people I was trying to date. And I'm like, bitch, I have a mom for that. I don't need you putting me down the same way that she gonna be doing. I have somebody in my life for that already. I don't need you. So I cut her off. Now, the other day, I'm scrolling on Twitter, as I do, and I come across this tweet that say, oh, I'm just so sweet and nice like Fluttershy. Like, I don't understand why nobody likes me. Now, normally the girls that be saying that normally be capping. They be the most terrible fucking people on the planet. So I'm like, let me investigate. I go to her profile. Lo and behold, it's the same chick that I just stopped being friends with. So I just came out here to say, Serena, you are not Fluttershy. You are a lying, cheating, manipulative ass bitch. Okay? Fluttershy likes rainbows and flowers and bubbles and shit. You like cocaine and alcohol and being a cheating whore, like that time you cheated on your boyfriend and you didn't tell him and you thought that he wouldn't find out. Bitch, we know, okay? And I'm sorry for getting so mad and so heated, but it just makes me so mad because I fuck with Fluttershy. Fluttershy cool as hell. So she be staying to herself, cooling, kicking it. She don't really talk much, not really with the drama. So it just makes me mad when bitches that always be running their mouth and be with the drama tries to compare themselves to her. Bitch, you're nothing alike. And the next fucking time I hear you talking about her, I'ma send some niggas that send after you to shut you up for good. Period. But yeah, if you guys like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell to join the ride. As always, I love you guys. Hope you have an amazing, beautiful, and wonderful day. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace. Oh, Queenman. So I think what's happening here is I have to send YouTube my like photo ID and then they'll let me do it. I could be wrong. I could be missing the option on how to rate out. But I guess the best we can do is fucking find Rezi's stream, give you guys the link. I know Queenman's live. I'll honestly wait, 2 viewers? 7 viewers? Bruh. At least he's on there. Everybody watches Rezi on Twitch, so I shouldn't say too much about that. But what is Rezi doing? Rezi,
the conversation to be had to begin with, right?
Legal, okay? It is legal resistance against an occupying military force. I cannot.
Like, in this context, he is absolutely talking about people who are currently occupying the West Bank. People who are actively invading the West Bank.
Bye,
not
Fox
people who
Actual,
live in
bye
California.
Mira, bye Big Zach, bye
And
Big
it's like
8
everybody
Ron,
are like
bye
Zero's
Nate,
already
bye
like
Cryptid.
he's not actually threatening. All right, Hila. But the thing
Bye,
is,
Romeo.
he posts this shit. Okay, after Ethan Ralph posted. Nah, I'm good on that.
Chris,
Can we
yo,
just,
Jim
like,
Bob,
for
are you
a
still friends
moment-
with Sky Does Minecraft?
Just a moment, Jimbo raid? Yo, Jimbo. Whoa, I suppose. Yep, welcome in. Can we just for a moment, like, contemplate the absurdity
I
of
love
Ethan
Minecraft
Ralph
and butter.
coming
Butter in
to
Minecraft.
defense of fucking, like, Hassan